Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello. How are we?
Doing alright, mate. Doing alright.
I'm doing good. But hello, people. We are live as we speak, and wow, it's not been a year.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it?
Yeah, for those who don't know, last time we were doing Rewards reactions. Well, we did one last month to finish off season 3, but before then, we hadn't done it for a year. Near enough a year, and yeah, we did say we were going to try and not let it last that long this time, and here we are.
Well, we kind of didn't. I mean, a month isn't. It's bad. It's not that bad.
I mean, compared to what we used to do, it ain't bad. It's not bad at all.
This is true. This is very true.
But go on.
No, I was just saying. I just need to move myself closer to my mic.
It's alright. Just getting everything sorted myself as well, getting a cushion so that I can just chill out.
Also, apologies in advance. I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm going to be eating lunch as we react. Obviously, right. I'll be eating away from the mic, so you don't hear me. Well,
that'd be more than some people do, so that I know. So don't worry, that's fine. But yeah. What was that, Smithy?
Hold on.
Oh, he's right already, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, fair enough.
I was just saying, I'm just trying to be polite.
That's fair enough. But yeah, so as we said, we finished up Series 3 last time we streamed this a month ago. Which means, of course, we now get on to what I think many would consider the first very good series, that being Series 4.
This is true. Also, my doorbell just rang, so God fucking damn it.
It's alright, we haven't actually started yet, so you can go do that quickly.
It's 1 sec, I apologise.
That's alright, no rush. Well, at least it happened before we started watching. So I suppose there is that at least. Never
mind, they just posted it through the letterbox.
What's that?
They just posted it through the letterbox, it was fine.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, that's that sorted then, I guess. I guess we're pretty much good to go then.
No more distractions.
Yes, time to focus on
no more distractions, hopefully.
Yes. It's time to focus on the very important business that is Robot Wars.
Count us down.
Yes. So, starting with Series 4 Heat A, which hopefully will be a fun time. Like I said, should be some good stuff to watch here. So I say we just get cracking. Are you ready, Smitty?
Mm-hmm.
We'll go then in 3, 2, 1, go!
And the intro is still the same. God damn.
Yes, it is. And I can turn the volume down a bit.
Welcome back to the Robot Wars world.
Series 3? Hold up.
Well, they couldn't show. Well, they can't show us stuff that's already we haven't seen it yet. You can't do spoilers. Not that it stops them later on.
True.
Let the Fourth Wars begin!
Well, some people know, some people don't.
It is. I think that should be perfectly loud enough. I just hope.
Oh my god, the arena! It's brighter. I can see the audience. I can see things in the arena.
It's not.
Get out of the arena.
It's not completely muggy and dark. I mean, it still is grungy, but it's better.
It's a good grunge.
Yes.
But one phenomenon that's definitely not going to disappoint in the year 2000 is Robot Wars 4.
Fucking hell, this was 2000.
Yeah. 21 years ago. Fucking hell.
You, madam. Yes, you. We know your life's been sad and empty without robots being ripped to shreds.
Yes, it is.
Well, the long wait is finally over because the wars are back and we're bigger, we're badder, and we're downright more brutal than ever.
Now they're showing us spoilers.
What's this? Final, big G's.
Ditto.
Bash.
That.
Reptile.
Firestorm. More.
Firestorm.
Tornado. Caterpillar.
Gemini, I saw in the background.
Yes.
Each week, 6
Who are half those
robots
robots? Who knows?
Who knows? Wait and see.
You wanted destruction. Well, we've got a skip load. And as ever, not only will they be up against each other, they'll also be facing the
the same
ultimate
skip
mechanical
one was running.
menace, the house robots.
Yeah, probably.
A sturdy 112 kilos dead metal has a
Now, when it comes to the house robots, there's only 2 changes, technically.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's Kilolot, well, we'll see in a second, Kilolot's Claw.
I think Bash's claws changed as well, actually.
Actually, it might be the bigger one, yeah.
Yeah, I think he got that this season.
Alright, there's 3 then.
Yes.
2 are claws.
Yeah, the other one is quite significant.
Not straight away, only later on.
Yeah, it becomes significant later. Yeah, admittedly, it's not particularly this season, is it?
No, it's just there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's definitely got the better claws.
And this RIP the shitstorm blades.
Yes.
It never moves again. It's just kind of an accessory now.
Did it even do anything Series 3?
It came off.
That's it, yeah. Pretty much.
Oh, never mind. Kilolot doesn't have his big claw yet. Never mind.
Yes, he does. I'm sure he does.
Well, we just saw in the interview it was small.
I have to keep an eye on that.
Unless it was just a Series 3 thing.
And here to keep the house robots in line.
And here's the new one.
The pack. Here's Refbot. He'll be breaking up the fights, reigning in the house robots, and
Well,
bringing
trying to
order
break
to
up the
chaos
fights.
in
Well,
the war
yeah.
zone. Now, not surprisingly, we've seen a
Must
record
admit, I do
of
have
entries for robots.
kind of like the design of
And
Refbot. It's kind of
joining
simple
our
as it
competitors in the
is.
pits.
Yeah,
She's back again.
nothing to
Here's
dislike about
Philippa.
Refbot.
And this time she's brought along
I mean, which is
friends.
weird for referees.
Yes, I have bought a friend. This is the reason why I'm not
Ah!
here.
Oh,
Mrs.
Philippa.
This is the most
She's
important
preggers.
thing, though. This
Yes, she
Julia.
is.
She's going to be looking after
Or
you
was.
and the Roboteers for the whole of this Robot Wars.
And it will be a long one.
Yeah, but you've been doing your homework.
That's true.
I
This
have.
is going to be a long series.
Yes, it is. A lot.
I want to know who you think I should be looking out for.
Chaos 2, Razor and Hypnotist.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Robots,
Yeah.
but also the
Yeah, true.
others to look out for
Nothing
as
really
well.
can be said
And
about
then
that.
of more walks of life, students, fathers, brothers, mothers, best friends. None of them.
Also, I like how
to each other by the end of the war, you know
Julia
that, don't
has
you?
been saying
Can't
that,
live
she's doing her
both
homework
in
and she
war
just labelled like the
and
big,
man and
the
woman.
3
Anyway,
famous,
I'm gonna do the
Robot Wars
ceremonial
robots.
handing
In
over
her
of
defence,
my
though, Philippa kind of did the same thing.
Chaos
So
2,
Yes.
Hypnotist.
Yes.
And my little dear Tortine from Ireland.
Ah, I've spotted them already.
Aww.
Okay.
Aw.
Good luck.
Spotted them.
I'm going to buy baby
Ah,
clothes now.
I get it.
Everyone is really going to miss her. I've got the mic.
True.
I'm going to work.
This year,
Yes.
just
Yes,
like
you are.
Wimbledon, we've seeded our top
So-
32 teams based primarily on past battle performance. And here's just a closer look at some of those top contenders, all with one aim to be
We
Robot
saw that
Wars
bot
Grand
go
Champion.
away.
Yeah, we'll see him again soon. Okay, Spawn, whatever.
Ooh, seedings.
Yeah.
Okay. How did Stinger get seeded? How did Plunderberg get seeded?
No idea. I mean, okay, they were semi-finals in Series 2, but still. They did nothing in
Series 3
Series
is
3. Yeah.
Legit, nothing.
Forecast bad. You better get running. It's gonna be tough. There's a plunderstorm coming.
Next year.
This
Or
year.
This year.
This year.
Yeah, this year.
Mortis, Rob Knight, Arthur Chilcott,
Mortis.
fiercely competitive, good machine too.
Mortis, yeah, maybe a little higher, but fine.
Yeah, well, yeah, he did go out in round 2, so
It's cost them once or twice in the past.
I think that's a fair seed.
True,
to
in
be
both
honest.
competitions. Yeah, I was thinking maybe like 21st, 20th.
Maybe.
Up to
That's just me.
19 in the seeding
Pussycat. Number
Your
19.
competitors last
Oh,
time around
yep.
did well in the heat, but then their illegal hardened steel blades
19th
shattered,
will get
breaking
in,
the rules,
you're being illegal.
and they were axed.
I mean, it technically won the fight, but it got disqualified, so I think that's a fair seed.
Yeah. Also, they didn't get axed, they got pushed. Because
Yeah.
that was a bench.
I still don't understand Kilohertz 16.
Me neither.
This I do understand though. 15, really big. I think that's the highest placed semi-finalist, if I'm correct.
Finally ease
Heat finalist, I should say. Heat final.
Yeah, maybe. Well, Razor.
Behemoth as well, actually. I just thought about that.
11, Wild Thing with the Addams
But-
family.
Wild
But-
Thing.
Go out to a very, very good
Yep,
panic
better.
attack machine. Wild Thing,
Thing 2 has been upgraded.
charismatic,
Yes, it has. Although we won't know in what way
full of
yet.
Chaos also.
I mean, technically this should be Thing 2, but hey, whatever.
We won't get into semantics.
Winning the grand title, and that's what our top seeds
101 Gemini Sticks 2. Firestorm. Okay, why is Panic Attack above Firestorm?
Because Panic Attack was a champion, I think.
Won just about everything except
I guess, but you know,
Firestorm
Firestorm was a grand finalist and beat Panic Attack.
I do get it.
Is one of the strongest weapons anywhere. They even beat Chaos 2 in the first World Championships.
Why
And that's why they third.
Yeah, because although he's just shit in the actual British Championships, he's a world champion. So of course they had to be top 3.
Our top seeds.
That and producers sucking a dicks.
Seemingly
Correct.
unstoppable. Look at the power in the flipper.
Ah, the cheers! Stop with the Series 3 cheers. I hear them.
I'm fairly certain they still carry on in this season. Not quite as much.
No, they
but still.
continue, it continues throughout Robot Wars, but it's not as noticeable.
Ahead of us
Yeah.
are 16 heats of total demolition. The winner of each
16,
will go through
Jesus.
to one of the 2 semi-finals, and ultimately 4 survivals will square up for the title. Of
Oh
the
god,
Robot
each episode's
Wars
45
champion.
minutes.
For the
God, we're gonna be in Series 4 for a while, aren't we?
Yeah, just a little
3
while.
robots will fight it out in 2 metal mashing melees, where one will be eliminated from each battle. The remaining robots then go head to head for a place.
This is
in
the first one that
semi-finals.
introduced melees
The
as
battles will
a
be devastation
knockout
for
system
you,
as well.
but also
Yeah.
playing a pinball
I still don't
game
understand why I got
What?
rid of that
and
for
a
5,
super
but
basho, just for the love of it.
I do kind of prefer the 2v2, but you know, Mayhems are really fun in their own way.
Yeah.
So you know, I can't complain.
having more than 2 bots in, you mean, is always good. So, Chaos 2, Atomic, Indefatigable,
Yep.
King B3, Attila
Attila the
the Drum,
Drum.
and Medusa 2000.
So I like how they do for the seeds, as in, you know, like double the top seed. So you know, if you're 2, you're 18, yada yada yada, etc. etc.
Yeah, so Chaos is obviously the highest of the top 16, King B is the highest of the bottom 16.
Here we have
Atomic. Yeah,
the
work,
farmers,
it works.
looking like you're making some
Atomic is huge and full of holes.
Yes. This is before Atomic became good, let's be brutally honest. Became very good, we should say.
Anyway, here we have Indefatigable. The guys
Indefatigable.
doing ER and Star Trek here.
I actually quite like the look of Indefatigable. It's a shame it's not really that very good.
The name of our robot means that it's unstoppable and can't be wrecked.
Can't be wrecked. Yeah, we'll see about that.
And you have a wonderful message.
I mean, they're not wrong technically.
It's not the winners taking part that counts.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, exactly. Bullshit.
You care if you're 7, you're full of shit.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit. The time for
Eliminate
talking is
one.
over.
Why is it? Indefatigable. The forks are off the ground.
Yes, they are. I mean, maybe they can lower them. I mean, that's how it works.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah, you better hope you can.
Aluminium from an old truck. Sure.
And the wheels
looks relatively thick.
I mean,
Yes.
kind of. I mean, covered wheels, 6-wheel drive, forklifts.
Like I said, I don't think this is a bad robot, to be honest.
Yeah, it could be alright.
Forklift truck. And it can,
I wonder how much that would weigh though, because
75 kgs and it's got spears on the end.
That's quite a complex forklift system, isn't it?
75 kg is kind of sus, I'll be honest, but still.
80 kilos for Atomic. Well, look at all those holes. They've clearly had to take weight off. And not to mention it. Yeah.
And with side armour.
Yeah, I don't think.
This is Paul. This is
Yeah.
Dave. This is our robot.
No, that's polycarbonate.
It's got polycarbonate sides for protection.
Huh.
It's got
Oh, you know, the best armour.
the
Oh,
series
yes.
run on nitrogen.
Bulletproof glass.
The series of bulletproof glass and polycarb.
Speaking of bulletproof glass, on the back anyway.
True. Cheap and
This is definitely what you could call bang for your buck.
in it just.
And in the last series of wars, Chaos
Crocodile!
Sonic!
Oh.
Good control,
Big
causing damage,
cheese.
trim style, steady aggression, steady progress. All challenges welcomed. All
Trident.
dispatched by
They never came
team
back.
members, George
Mace.
Francis,
They came back with something
Ian
better.
son Richard.
Mini
Now
Mace,
celebrities
no!
back in Ipswich.
That's not Mini Mace. It's not the same.
Let me dream.
won the last war. We've changed nothing on the robot.
They changed literally nothing. I mean, to be fair, they were miles ahead of almost everything. So why do you need to change anything? I suppose.
Well, unless you're Ian Swan in an attempt to look younger.
Oh yeah, get rid of the beard, you know.
Buckstone, did I see eyes and it's incompatible?
David Bevan, Paul Francis, and the reigning champions Chaos 2.
I think so.
As ever, George Francis at the controls.
You can't speak. Incompatible has eyes. God damn it.
Yes, it does.
Chaos 2 quickly out
Hey, the floor flippers mark.
as ever on the attack under George Francis, taking on Atomic. That gas-powered flipper.
Who was talking there? Pick it.
Flip him, flip him, flip him.
Okay. I mean, nothing's happened so far. I mean, a few shoves.
Just kind of feeling each other out at the moment. There we go.
I'll get compatible with this. It's quick.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like the 6-wheel drive probably helps.
It's pacey actually, not. Yeah.
Atomic.
Hey, the Atomic self-right, Jesus.
Yeah. They're not going to self-right, though, are they?
He has the Hammerhead Eagle Eye shock absorber at the back. I like it. Atomic is dead.
Yeah.
And mind the camera.
Yeah. That's our camera. It's expensive, Chaos. Now, this is something I did wonder about. Did Atomic die before Indefatigable was flipped over?
I would argue it's roughly the same time because, you know, Atomic was self-writing, but obviously, but, you know, if you're self-writing or in the motion, you know, it should count.
Yeah.
Invisible.
Inflammable? Definitely not. Well, I think Chaos 2, they're basically been able to say, yeah, alright, we'll confirm who's going out. There you go.
Well,
why not?
Add that to the... Oh, he looks like he didn't go oops this time.
That's 2.
Bonk.
The second out of the arena.
Yeah.
You fucking what, mate?
And he's done it again.
So,
Flipped out of the ring and out of the competition.
it started in the grand final, and now it's round 1.
Yeah, well, I think this may become a theme, ladies and gentlemen.
He did at least sort of save you from the house robots, didn't he?
Oh, we're glad that he did.
I mean, I think the walls are a tad higher, but not by much.
Yeah.
Philosophical, but out, Indefatigable. And next up,
Okay.
King B3,
Right,
the drummer
round
Medusa
2.
2000.
What the hell is Medusa, and what the hell is the tail of the drum?
Medusa team here, Medusa 2000. Still
Medusa. It's basically a
These
wedge.
guys apparently had a few
But yeah, it's basically a wedge.
when they were building their robots.
Invertible wedge, but just a wedge.
Across the room of them. Quite scary, I think.
Lift up.
Attila the Hun, the drum even, all these
The true hero of a certain event later on.
These guys think they're going to
Kind
be
of.
right, as long as they avoid the
We'll get
it's-
to that.
Prehistoric Gabriel?
Pretty much, yeah.
And
King B.
King Buxton the Third, or King B as it's now known.
Looking less metal and looking more like a Meccano set.
Yeah, looking more polycarb and Meccano. Yes, you're absolutely right. But looks good though. I quite like the aesthetic they go for from this season onwards.
I do agree. It's more appealing.
Yeah, rather than a big metal
the heck?
box.
I'm sure you'll do it.
Also, did I ever saw the back of this season? Or is that Series 5?
Well, we'll have to wait and have a look. They've gone for the mace.
Of the drum. Fuckball.
Yeah, 74.4 kilos. That's pretty light. It's like
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Fun fact, this team becomes Jackson Wallop in Series 7.
Yes, it does.
That's really odd.
Yeah, how do you go from Attila the Drum to Jackson Wallop? Which was a decent robot, but they came up against literally the worst robot they could have come up against because it was too low for their disc to hit.
For Jackson Wallop.
Yes. We'll get to that a long time. Burn and die, okay, you know.
Hey, it does. Also spikes that aren't on the back.
Well, they're just for spiking, I guess. You know, maybe digging and then just let the blade shoot out.
99.9% of Simon's money.
Sounds about right.
What was like the 1% like a Mars bar like the other guy bought?
Probably.
Hi there, Simon. Grant and Tony, back with King B3. New
Hello, lads.
The King Buxton series. It's an all-new robot, back from the last 2 wars, but we've toughened it up. It's all about.
Who was it? Was a semi-finalist to a.
Cooling on the motors. We've got a new engine on the back.
Roadblock, didn't it?
I think everyone's going to be expecting good.
Roadblock and 101. Yeah, almost a grand finalist, and then semi-final, not semi-finalist. You know what I mean?
Very close. Yeah, heat finalist in Series 3, very close, to be fair. You know.
Also, just a wedge. Look at it. It's lifting itself up.
Oh yeah. What's that for though? What's the
Become a
point of
lifter.
that? Yeah, but well, I guess, but it kind of.
It's a full body lifter. Flipper.
And it runs on 2 ball bearings at the front, so it can run while the front bit's up.
Oh, okay. So I guess that's a bearing. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I can see that.
It's made almost entirely from.
But exposed wheels.
It's got a tube that spins with blades in it.
Hey, a drum.
Oh, I didn't see that. Fair enough.
Here we go then. Attila the drum.
Wait, is
Rider at the controls.
Medusa 2000 the first drum?
B3 with Simon Harrison.
No, Blade technically was a drum. In a way, I know it was a more lawnmower blade, but still.
Carrying lawnmower blade because I'm going robot arenas of destruction logic. How a lawnmower blade was counted as a spinner.
I don't know then. Well, we'll see.
Okay, Medusa 2000 is the first drum. Oh.
Fair enough.
I love it.
Yeah, I can't
I
make
do
any
like
others.
this wheelbarrow rules. Well, tornado.
That was King B3 up on top of Medusa 2000.
Anyway,
I'll
cheer up.
This is Tornado's debut season. It's not, that's obviously not right, is it?
You can see there the spikes
That's true.
grinders on the side of the arena, and Attila's caught fire.
Hey.
King B's got himself
King
right
B.
in there.
The great toughened plastic screen around
It's a pretty good show by King B.
Flying away. The sergeant comes
True.
with the flick of the flamethrower.
I mean, Medusa's not done too much, but neither has Attila.
Yeah, Attila's on fire. I mean, at least Attila's actually been getting in the action. I think the Medusa just. Oh no, there you go. He's in it now.
For Attila, spinning madly this time, getting up a little bit
Okay, the pit's already open. It's only been like 30 seconds.
Yeah. That tells me there may have been a lot of editing.
This is Medusa 2000.
There's a lot of editing, I reckon.
Greatly aggressive. Should it go to the judges now?
I love its wheelbarrow reels.
Style, control, damage, aggression.
Yeah.
As in previous series of Robot Wars.
Yeah, this is a lot of editing, clearly.
Jesus Christ. Nothing happened.
This can't have been a good fight because they had a lot of editing there.
Close contest. And the robot ears will be judged.
But we know King B probably got through, definitely.
Yeah, it pushed him Attila, and because it was
proper stabbed her too, so probably got damage.
Yeah, so probably Attila's gone.
Yeah, but
also
at
a new
the same time,
judge.
at least it was actually being aggressive and trying. Medusa 2000 didn't really do anything.
Dr. Myra Wilson, head of Intelligent Robotics and
new judge.
Science from the University of Wales,
Oh yeah, Myra Wilson.
Let's have a look at the key moments they'll be reviewing right now.
Sadly, no one cares.
No.
Every judge, she's the one that's glossed over.
Correct.
Attila the drum was slow to get involved there, but me, King B3 did enough aggressive.
I don't know, that's something that
causing
Medusa
damage,
did.
that's for certain, but Attila the drum seemed cumbersome. And Medusa 2000 stayed out of the action too long. It's between those two.
You say that it backs into King B. I call bullshit.
Yeah.
But it seems they're nearing their decision now. Look.
Well, the
Look
judges
at all
have
the
come
5
back
drones.
based on style, control, damage, and aggression.
All raise the fanboys.
Attila the drum is eliminated.
Ooh, crowd didn't like that.
Controversial.
No, it said close call. I think they said.
Not a popular decision.
I actually don't like that decision either. I think Attila Drum should have gone through. But
4 robots left, and this is how they
it was, you know, it was close. It doesn't matter.
The seeds kept apart. Chaos 2 against Medusa.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter who got through. I think Chaos 2 would have kicked either of their shit.
Well, I thought we'd done enough. I thought we sort of gave them a good back.
Well, because we attacked the house robots and got to the other
Well,
You don't get points for attacking the house robots.
Yeah, you don't
I'm
get
sorry.
points for attacking the house robots, to be fair, yes.
You should get style points, that's it.
I think that's literally the only, yeah.
back though.
I still think it should have gone through a Medusa, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway either way. Let's face it.
Hit the scrap heap, but they'll be glad to know there's a
But
chance
now-
to salvage some dignity in our pinball.
Pinball's back.
Each robot has to score as many points.
Yeah, so they do something a little different for Series 4. Instead of once in a blue moon having an event, there's always an event now, isn't there?
So it's always pinball. They have 16 heats and they got 16 competitors in pinball.
Of the house robots. Hey, let the trials begin.
Well, there's also another one after next 2 rounds, but
Yes. Keep quiet about that. No spoilers.
Now, pinball's a test of driving.
Tiger Sprout!
It's not Tiger. It's not Tiger Sprout. It's too.
That's very much a South right.
Oh, for God's sake! I was really worried. I was wondering how long it would take before we got to that point.
And that'll take you to the multi-ball release option.
With that being
10
said,
points for releasing the multi-ball,
F for
5 points for each
Cassius
orange ball into the pit.
3 because it's
Open
no
the
longer a
car
thing.
doors, you'll get
Oh,
25
Beastie in
points.
UFC in the
From
chat
all
says,
around
"Hey,
here with
Lightshock
the
and
major
Smithy, remember to
50
hydrate."
points.
I've got my drink. Don't worry.
50 points.
I'm eating lunch, so I've got
75
drink.
points,
So I'm
but
good.
dead metals there, and Sir Killalot has free reign of the arena. Let's see who's up first.
So the first
Ooh,
pinball
101.
competitor, 101.
You can see them back there, seated 9 in the main competition. From Kettering, Mike and Amy Franklin. Amy carries with her a
Should
little funny
be
mascot wherever she goes.
okay. Because, you know, pretty quick.
Usually, yeah, decent
Wide.
driver.
Washing
Yeah,
machine.
pretty decent driver. Wait and see.
Now, go straight for the ram.
I say decent driver. What are you doing? You're really not proving my point there.
10, 15 points.
Well, we got all the top ones now, so it's fine.
Over the
Just
Yeah.
go up the ramp.
Why are you going for
straight to
bash? Go for the. Okay, go for the. Oh God.
One of the targets, 50 points. But that's a strange
Go up the ramp,
decision.
go up the ramp.
Bad control,
I think that's what they're trying to
not open
do.
the ramp completely, so that won't
Nope.
score you anything.
I mean, that should count, personally.
I think they counted it.
But not towards the pit. There's little Amy.
It was pretty cool. Fucking wall riding the ramp.
Why are they taking? Why are you taking on Killalot?
Yeah.
Why? I don't understand.
That's definitely
Underneath the ramp.
David against
Won't
Goliath.
score you points either. Come on, come on, come on.
What are
Time
you
is
going
ticking
for?
down.
More
How the
release.
penny
So the
versus
multi-ball
how much
release.
pinball cost.
I love the little sound effects they've added to the pinball this time too.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, isn't it? The metal.
Oh,
Guard the
75s! They got it!
Hit the 75
Well, that's because the metal was being done a div.
101.
Yeah, Dead Metal was kind of asleep there, to be fair, and that's about it.
He can't go through a door.
Ooh, cagey, steady
Correct.
sort of run, but not spectacular.
Kind of slippery, when you think. Like, one-on-one's usually more controlled than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Maybe they're taking
they
the
could have
screws,
done
maybe
better.
they're told to take the screws out, because that's what they use for
Start.
traction, usually, isn't it?
Now,
Even that old killer had a
does
piss.
that constitute a correct
One or the other,
run
yeah,
over
maybe.
the
I
ramp?
don't know.
The judges will have to decide that one.
That should count.
They've
Come
gone
on,
up and over
jumping
the ramp.
this.
That's not a bad run, you know, all told, because they picked up points elsewhere quite steadily. There's the
They get the
75.
75.
Big one to get.
That's a pretty important one.
And the judges say
125.
125 points. Now that's not a
it's
bad
okay.
start. At least they're top
Oh
of
god,
the
let's do
leaderboard.
Razor. That means they're gonna,
After the
you know,
one run.
just win.
Yeah, probably.
More for all you pinball punters soon. But now
That
it's
means
back
what they
to
did last
walls.
season, so.
Craig to come, King V3 against Atomic, but first up, the underdogs Medusa 2000 against the
Also,
champs,
no
Chaos
reserve
2,
bots.
who
It's all
Jules
like
will
main
run down the
competition
pitch.
bots.
Here we are backstage.
Yep,
The
pretty
tension is
much.
popping out. You can see the arena through
It's
there.
all
A bit of a
proper bots,
spoiler,
yeah.
For the next round.
There's a bit of a
which will
spoiler,
be
but
Chaos
oh.
2 against Medusa.
It is, but at the same time, it's, you know.
Now, how do you feel about that? You've seen him in
At least we know we don't have to worry about,
runs both
you know,
ways up, so this could be interesting.
seeing bots that maybe didn't make it.
What about their weaponry?
Aww.
In the way of weaponry, so but
But
it's not going to be difficult because they can go both
There's
ways
some
up.
good looking bots in
They can flip them,
the
but
pinball last time. You know, there was Inquisitor 2,
Yeah.
Vacuum Dominator, Six Pack.
Six Pack was good. Crusader.
Oh yeah, true, the original Crusader.
Yeah. Spoiler warning, the second version is in the actual wars this time.
Oh dear, I got
Hey.
They're not sounding too confident, but not surprising.
I mean, you are going against the champion, so.
Yeah. I don't like your charts producer, to be
Sir
honest.
Killalot ominously looks on. Medusa 2000, Don Weir at the controls, a computer engineer, and Chaos 2. George
It's like,
himself in
I don't know, putting Logan Paul against, you know, Lloyd Flame Mayweather. It's like, you know, never going to happen. Logan's never going to win.
Yeah.
Immediately Chaos 2 trying to get in underneath Medusa
And a misflip.
has a 5-centimetre ground
I still win. Logan Paul's still recovering from his stunner from Kevin Owens in WrestleMania anyway, so.
I saw that. Yeah, some highlights from that.
Oh mate, that was just brilliant. That was one of the best moments of the show for me. Very big throw, almost out of the arena, not quite though.
Hey!
Oh, how'd you do that?
Oh, Chaos, you should have left it.
Yeah. So Medusa is literally just a wedge, and even that can't do that properly because Chaos 2 is just constantly get. I mean, okay, it's over the other way now, but even when it was on the right way, it couldn't handle Chaos 2. So it's not a very good wedge, clearly.
Well, it was wedge against wedge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And now you're fucked up your tyre.
Correct.
And wheel. The honest man, the axle is fine.
I don't know.
I mean,
think
that
wheel's pretty fucked, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the wheel, not the axle. I mean, the robot stopped moving, so okay, maybe it has fucked something up.
It's just about moving.
Oh no, see there it moves. Better than some robots, and okay.
I think they must have counted it as out. Oh my god, it's completely fucked now. Oh no! Oh, that poor wheel.
So to speak,
I'm choking out.
You alright? Don't choke on your food, Vinci.
No, I took a drink and it was not the alcohol.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I said I had a drink, but it went down the wrong hole.
Oh no, that's the worst thing in the world.
When the rain shouts in the arena, you get out of the way. The winner, Chaos 2.
Oh, let me just die slowly.
Oh yeah, they got the
Chaos
scissor.
one who's
They ain't got the scissor list anymore. Over.
I was talking to you chaps in the
yeah, it's actually like a studio now.
Yeah, it actually feels more professional.
Everything.
Well, what was your game plan? Why did you think you were going to win?
Now the only reason you can be ill is if you're, scared of heights.
It's a tough robot. It kept on going. I mean, it took a tremendous amount of punishment. First of all, you were flipped backwards and forwards. Then, of course, you get in Sergeant Bash's zone, and he ate your wheels.
I think they're a bit eager, though, the house robots.
They weren't that eager. You ended up in their zone. You're not complaining now, are you? Now, behave yourself. Chaos 2.
I mean, he does have a point. Yeah, look, there's the Series 3 cheer, but at least they kind of hit it.
Yeah, sorta.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we've done a lot of charity bashes and things. It's been really good.
We've never had a robot that is hung on.
Oh yeah, there's been a lot of like downtime during Series 3. Well, there's like events and shit.
Going, but we haven't
Yeah.
had a chance.
Well, they usually do that, don't they? So.
Confident about clinging on to
Suppose they would
Shout
do
out
charity.
to
but not say
Mm-hmm. Shout to what?
realism. There's nothing wrong with
Shouts
that.
to Viper.
So, plan only
Oh,
seems
yeah.
to be though just flipping them out of the arena.
Well,
Yeah.
robot like
The
that
same one that
is
was in Series 5, except it wasn't actually a
run
flipper.
both ways up, it's either down the pit or over
And not a bigger hard cheese.
Ladies and gentlemen, big it up.
Oh yeah.
Chaos 2!
Viper 01 or something, I think it was called, wasn't it?
Yeah, Viper 01, yeah.
Well, did they actually become good later on then?
No, they started off good,
Now, one thing I've got to ask you guys.
and then they got shit.
Because of the pneumatic arms, you've only got a certain number of flips, haven't you?
Yes.
Per
yes,
match.
Yeah.
Do you ever worry that every flip has to be perfect?
That's kind of how it is with flippers,
yeah, but
Julia.
started to run out towards the end.
It needs a weakness. You know, how a spinner, it hits an opponent, it stops.
Yeah. A Chaos 2, the flipper, it has a certain amount of flips before it runs out. Axes, they... If you get them on the side, it's kind of useless, and they kind of have to be right in front to hit.
Yeah.
Every weapon has a weakness.
Even wedges.
Yes.
I was saw a Medusa.
So what's your Achilles heel? If those fans don't work?
So technically, are we saying that static spikes are the best weapon?
Well, we're about to find out, because King B's going in the arena.
What do you think the weakness of your opponent
That's lifting spikes, though.
Still spikes. It's kind of what they use them for.
Because you're quite sturdy.
They don't really use them for lifting, do they?
You're there, basically. I can
True.
give you a little tip
No, they use it quite a lot for lifting.
I won't.
Now and again, but I think they use it more as a stabber, because they've got the speed and the drive.
I'll be honest with you, they do use it more lifting in later series.
Yeah, probably.
King B3, we know it has a problem.
King B, your dish cannot be running.
They know it
It really shouldn't, no.
It catches fire, Atomic.
It can.
I didn't tell you.
Jonathan, don't tell them that. They've heard you now.
King B3 steering away from trouble.
Hey, Thomas actually pretty heavy.
Circular saw and the
Yeah, not bad.
Spikes,
but not as.
Always have that.
Oh, never mind. Maybe.
The blade at the front.
Oh.
Immediately.
I thought the flipper wasn't working, but it is. It's just struggling to flip for some reason.
Spikes, though, will come into play.
It's a struggle.
Yeah.
Atomic,
I mean, it is quite flimsy, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, nice strike by King B.
Right, the spikes didn't go through.
Yeah, I think that back arm of Atomic. Oh no, it did. Look, there is punctures.
Well, their robots is.
True.
They don't quite know what they're going to do. Atomic on the attack, certainly.
Just didn't look at.
That was an alright list. The wedge is now.
Oh! Weapons gone!
And came off.
Flipping blade of Atomic.
Oh! That's going to become a bit of a theme for them, isn't it? No spoilers intended. Well, what do they do now? They can't. They have no weapon. They only have a wedge.
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 Oh, King B smoking.
Yeah, King B smoking.
Is that smoke I can see for King B3? They're in trouble. Two of the wheels are working, but
I don't mean a spike.
It is.
It is.
How pathetic is that thing?
We went from 4 dildos, which are not in this series, to...
Oh, that's annoying for King B. Atomic was down and out pretty much, and they fucking burn out again.
Comes into view.
Oh, Simon Harrison, get those motors sorted.
B3 is heading. King B3.
That'll be a while.
To a crown.
Yeah, probably.
But to the pits of despair.
Bye-bye.
Once again,
bye.
And oblivion.
Well, explosive, but the winners are Atomic.
Oh fuck.
Oh boy.
That'd be good, you know.
That's annoying as well, because I think Chaos versus King B would have been a much better fight.
It's getting worse every time.
No, it's not good. It's not.
I still think Chaos would have won.
Oh yeah, definitely, but I think King B would have given him a better fight. That's what I'm saying. Verbal, you know.
Spoilers.
He didn't want to break
Yeah, true, but spoilers.
you in the pit where you belong.
I'm just saying. We've already seen Chaos do versus Atomic. We know how that turned out first time.
10 years, but we're going to.
They're labouring under delusions, aren't they, boys?
Yes, they are.
So listen, you're the new kids on the block, but you did really well there.
Did they?
Yes, we did, yeah.
You could barely flip King B, and they broke their flipper. They only won because King B died.
Is that going to be difficult to repair?
Hopefully not, no.
Hopefully not, don't worry. They've got super glue and gaffer tape, they're fine.
It looks like it was held on by that, exactly that.
Looking at it looks like the structure is literally just like pipes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
It's not solid.
No. Oh, Atomic. You become so much better later on, but my god, you really weren't very good in your first outing. How the hell did you make the heat final?
While our surviving robots go off.
But sod that, it's time for 2 Fat Fox to fight.
Yeah! Oh, hang on. I've got the perfect sound effect.
Oh god.
Let me find it.
If it's dun 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 dun, get out.
No.
And he doesn't like being pushed around.
Hang on.
So while Lightshock is finding it, it's sumo with shunt.
Seeded number 10.
What?
Spawn of Scudder.
They had Scudder's revenge, knocked out of the semi-final stage. Weighing in at 78
fuck am I listening? Anyway, you're the Scudder. This is Scudder's.
Yes, let's actually pay attention, shall we?
Roboteers, stand by.
The new spawn bot, big.
Very big. Very different. Is that any
Very
good?
different.
Very simple. You just got
I mean,
to
it's
stay in there.
wedged. It's got hinge wedges, so it should be fine.
Dodging shunt.
Stay centre and move.
No.
Never mind.
Let's hope it does better in the actual competition than sumo. 8 seconds. Not very good.
They didn't last long, did they?
The LED lights, the important part of the box.
Oh yes, the most important part by far.
Actually, it might be a thing to like, you know, hey, the bot's working, it's on.
Seed number 5.
Hey!
Wow, they really threw a couple of big names in for the first one, didn't they?
Yeah, both semi-finalists.
Grand finalists in Firestorm's case.
Nippy around the arena.
I don't like the colour scheme on this Firestorm though, but we'll get into that in a couple of heats.
I actually quite like it. It's an odd one, but I do like it. Firestorm should do pretty well because it is low to the, pretty low to the ground.
No.
Well,
it was pretty low to the ground.
Yeah. Didn't last very long, did it?
Splendid stuff.
No. But the moment it went up the shunt, wheels are
basically just like a way of, really showing Shunt's good strength because it really does have good pushing power.
Yeah, this is the first time where, a house always looks competent.
Yeah, because even when back when we used to do sumo, they were useless. But whoever's driving Shunt now clearly knows what they're doing now. He's not drunk anymore.
He's sobered up.
He has sobered up. He's taking it seriously. He's a serious competitor, damn it.
What a stiff task for Atomic.
I mean, Shunt's not a competitor.
George Branch is actually doing
well, he is in the sumo bash, though.
Yeah.
Oh, but you did say the word problem there a second ago. That means the pressure's on you.
Chaos still has a problem.
Yeah. Because there's a lot in it for Atomic, but there's a lot in it for you as well.
Yeah.
Chaos' problem, it's got a scratch.
Earlier today in the melee.
Yes.
So.
See, this is how not worried George Francis is. He's got it that one. He didn't even call it Atomic.
Yeah, he was like, oh, it's just that one. We'll just get through this. Yeah.
The one we hit with the camera.
Okay, no, you were right. By the way, there is no armor on the side of that robot.
There's now. Unless it is literally just.
Bit of welding happening down there.
That's sellotape. I see sellotape.
Yeah, that is definitely sellotape and welding. That's about it.
Who knows?
And not very good looking welding. That's the most Meccano of Meccano robots you could ever think of designing.
Oh god, imagine it without the sides on it. It looks really. It's too weird.
Yeah.
Hey, we see a robot walking into the fight. That's kind of cool.
Driving in, but yes. We didn't get that. We don't actually get that more commonly until next season.
Stephen Beber Farmer with Atomic. This is how Chaos
and this is how they met.
This stage had a fight at Atomic earlier on, but then dispose of indefatigable.
Poor indefatigable.
Never really got a chance, did it?
Then it was on.
Nor did this thing.
No great worries there.
Oh, Medusa. Looks cool.
Yeah, but looking cool isn't enough.
True. So that's a razor.
The battle with Chaos to Atomic, and in the head
Too soon? Okay.
Yes, just a bit.
King B3. Now this was a worthy victory.
Was it? Was it a worthy victory to Jonathan?
Down.
Yeah. And Atomic lost its flipper.
I mean, it's a good win because they.
It's a seed, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a seed.
But I wouldn't call it a worthy win though.
Yeah.
But
George Francis, Ian Swan, Richard
you do you write whatever narrative you want, Jonathan.
And Richard Swan, a pupil at Castle Hill Junior.
Right. Atomic got the first hit and missed the flip.
Into the schoolroom and telltales a victory. And already
are you going to south right? No, Kessel's going to do it for you, and you still move after the flip, maybe.
Moved once.
I love how the wheels kind of like bog up and down.
Yeah, they are clearly not quite secure. Yeah, it's dead. It's dead.
Yeah. So much can lose. God, Atomic is huge, isn't it?
It's fucking really big. Look at all the holes they've had to drill in to keep the weight down as well. You can see why they went for a more compact design in future. Because clearly by making it that big, they had to cut all the weight out, which has kind of just killed the robot, I think.
Yeah, you guys, more weight. There's not much inside Atomic, so it literally is okay. Chaos, just throw it on top of Killer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Killer does have a new claw.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm putting it to good use. Ouch.
It is Meccano. It's also
literally. Pulling the Meccano apart.
Oh, it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's quite satisfying to watch, isn't it? Oh, that's gruesome.
All the work that goes into that over the months. We'll plan it like this.
I mean, it was made on a farm, bless him. So
yeah, back to the farm.
Well, I'll just mash you up completely. Onto
Come
the
on,
flipper.
further up the
1, 2,
flipper.
3.
Did a pretty good
How
flip.
How did Atomic flip better than Medusa?
Chaos 2 to me seems stronger than ever before.
I know.
Speedier than ever before.
Also, I love the side-by flip, the drive-by flip Chaos 2 did.
Machine.
Yeah. Oh, dearie me.
Atomic turns into Atomic Kitten. No nuclear threat there. Chaos 2
sure.
through to the series
Yeah.
semi-finals.
Okay.
Also, Craig, iron your coat. Jesus Christ, you're on television.
Yeah.
It was quite unfortunate, really, to come up against the reigning champions, wasn't it?
Very unfortunate.
And they are on awesome form, aren't they?
Yes, very powerful.
Yeah. Did something happen to your motor? It just seemed to die straight away or something. As soon as you were flipped, it
You know, again.
I think
Yeah.
the batteries have fell out.
assault and battered.
Yes.
Batteries
come back
fell
next year, won't
out. You know, this is the one time I wouldn't mind them saying we need to zip tie the
say it.
batteries.
You are
Yeah,
on
they really
awesome
did need to that
form,
time.
aren't you? Have you made any adaptations to the robot? It seems to be flipping.
You know,
so
just
much
in
stronger
Ian Swan's
now.
beard in an attempt to look younger.
It just seems so much
Yeah.
more powerful, and it seems quicker.
No, it's the same robot, Craig.
Well, have you heard
Craig,
me say it before?
what
You
have
just
you been
want-
smoking and where can I buy some?
Yeah, exactly.
You're looking
We've
safe
got to
bet at
try
the
for it
moment.
now, haven't we? We've got to go for it now.
You really have got to go for it. Anyway, good luck in the series semi-finals.
Jesus Christ, Ian Swan does have a big nose, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he?
Bless him.
Some strange things happen behind closed doors, but nothing quite so wicked as Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
Well,
Well, okay, yes.
also, this funny fact: this is the only time in Series 4 we see Philippa Foster's name in the credits.
Correct. Well, she's not going to be in the rest of the season, is she? So, she off being preggers.
Can't wait for the next episode.
Oh boy, yes. I know exactly what you're looking forward to.
Yes, but before we get there, that was the first episode of Robot Wars. Well,
Yes, it
Series 4.
was. Yes,
That
it
wasn't too
was.
bad, actually.
Not bad at all. I mean, obviously, it was kind of obvious who was going to win that heat. Let's face it. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, reigning champion Chaos 2 kind of was already ahead of its time in Season 3, and they haven't really had a chance to catch up yet with Season 4. So, yeah, it was kind of obvious who was going to win, but at the same time, got to see the debut of Atomic. King B came back looking better, even if it died again. Indefatigable didn't look too bad either.
Yeah, true. Medusa 2000, you know, it was a wedge, but you know, some cool stuff
even
about it.
even Attila the Drum was functional. There was nothing that didn't work in this robot, in this heat. Everything was fine.
Ironically, the robot that broke down the most, Atomic, got through.
Got
That's
through
kind
to
of
the heat fight.
frustrating.
Yeah, that is kind of annoying. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I generally think King B Chaos 2 would have been a better fight. Yeah, Chaos 2 definitely would have still won, but I think King B would have given it a better go. And who knows, may have even drawn out Chaos's first judge's decision, but we'll never know, sadly. But
yeah. Also, side events, they're much better. Let's be honest.
yeah, the structure's much better. Just, you know, pinball's always the one that people usually like watching, and we get to see. And with it not being any reserve bots, it'll be robots that people know quite well. Obviously, 101 this time. Solid kick-off. I think it will be beaten, though, but we'll wait and see.
It's solid, but I think we both agree they probably could have done better. That's just me, though.
It's like you said, they seem to be struggling for traction, so I am wondering if they were told to take the screws out so they don't ruin the floor. But I don't know. And then the sumo.
If that's the case, then what the fuck with really big cheese?
Fair point. That's a very fair point, well made. And then the sumo, like I said, they threw in two pretty big names for the first sumo battle, and neither of them did particularly well.
Also, although something I do like about sumo, they didn't beat around the bush. They were like, "Alright, Shunt, go try hard."
Yeah, they were just like, go out and push them out, and you know, no fanging about. We want to see just who can do what, and it makes Shunt look really competent and really good. I mean, I think this is honestly we know what happens later on, but this is probably Shunt's best year in all seriousness. I mean, he was he got better last season. He's still okay in season 5. I think the power creep tends to come in a bit later on for him. But I think this is definitely where this is the season where Shunt really shines, and the Sumo Basho is a perfect example of that. He really does well here. So, well, we will see soon enough just how well he does. But we're going to move on to Heat B now. So, I know Smitty's excited for this one. I'm excited for this as well. Are we ready to go? I should probably.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm very ready.
Just give me 1 second. I just need to sort out my Elgato because I've just realised it's. I think it's got some feedback issues with the audio. So just give me a second. I'm just going to reset it.
1.
I need a bit longer than that. It was more than a second. Figure of speech, damn it.
Never let me be pedantic.
No. So if I do that, and sorry, give me a sec, guys. Just struggling. There we go. There we go. Okay, we should be good. Okay, I'm ready to go when you are.
I'm ready when you are.
Right, we'll play then in 3, 2, 1, go.
Last time, Chaos 2-1. Big shock.
Yeah, big shocker. What else he's saying, really?
Well, at least there's no more spoilers. The spoilers are at the end of the episode now, which is quite good.
I suppose to get you excited for next time. But, yeah.
Oh,
if only they kept to that format of spoilers.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a couple seasons.
Well, it's not more or less. Well, sometimes it is spoilers, but like it is more highlights. It's usually highlights, which is fine.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but oh well.
The man who, rumor has it, is tonight going commando.
Oh, that was way too much information.
Did not need to know that.
We did not need to know Craig Charles was going commando.
Okay, we do the discus, we do the slip discus, and the triple jump's now the triple vodka, and the 100-metre dash to the toilet isn't slow to follow. But at least they're having a go.
What's he on about?
Last time he was in a nightclub? I don't know.
Luckily, she's not in as good with Robot Wars. Otherwise, our 6 new competitors might be in for a handbagging they'd never forget.
Well, you say new, Craig. I'm pretty sure 2 of them are at least, you know, not new.
1,
2 technically, because Velociraptor and Millie Ambug. So that's there's 4.
And no, Millie Ambug's not new.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay, here is Velociraptor.
Also, Rectron and Robo Chicken.
Hi guys.
So, Velociraptor.
Upgraded from football.
Yeah, he actually got to fight this time, even though it looks pretty much the same as the last time.
Stiff competition here,
Maybe slightly bigger.
Yes, there is.
Maybe.
Crazy, you know.
Don't know.
Can you tell him it might be his final conflict?
Oh, damn!
I will tell him indeed.
Mighty words. Razor's final Oh, God.
They're mad. You're mad?
The first time in London, I think.
Yeah, we just come down from the farm and we're here to take the fight to you, techno geeks.
How are you doing, guys? Very well. How's the arm going? Because this is what you like.
Oh, God, Razor!
OMG, it's Razor!
Yes, it's sorted. Little valve got stuck in this time.
Now,
Very good robot. World champions.
Final conflict.
But they never have luck. They never have luck in the British competition.
They're just talking any sort of gibberish because they're so scared.
Well, it's their third.
Well, it's Robo Chicken. You know, they kind of just, you know.
Righty.
That's all they just. Yeah, they just cluck about basically.
Let the wars begin.
Okay. The fuck was that?
That was my chicken noise.
Oh, fair enough.
Seed number 3, Razor.
Oh my god, they didn't even mention he was the world champion.
Oh my god, why did you mention the International League title, Jonathan?
That's nothing.
It means fuck all.
He skipped it for a reason.
That's not the... Okay, but that is. The first...
Yeah, this is what you missed.
And for those of you who've been lucky enough to see the first
there we go.
Championship.
Yeah, that's more like it. That's not. They didn't fight Dietor in the World Championship. They fought. Oh, never mind. Whatever.
They stuck themselves
hey.
And that's what happened in the actual British Wars. They
lost the fucking Agrobot.
Yeah, Agrobot.
I'm Simon Scott. And I'm Vinnie Kerr.
Simon Scott's lost a mullet.
Still with
No!
The mullet is dead.
Crash some more robots and claim our prize this time.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
From Nottingham, the Velociraptor.
Velociraptor!
I really like Velociraptor's design, I gotta say.
I like this one. I'm not too big on the later one.
Yeah, the later ones I'm not as fond of, but this one looks like pretty nice and mean and sleek.
Also, it's oddly like it can self-right because it can just. It's like I'm gonna say Ivanhoe because it.
I know what you mean. It's kind of like a rollover design, but not actually a rollover design.
Yeah. Obviously, I wanted to say Psycho Sprout, but it's not Spherical. So.
God damn it!
Come on, you can give Psycho Sprout that. It was the first to do that.
And rear spikes that are made from armour.
Oh yeah. You know, it was definitely the first. Absolutely.
And because that, he was the first. That's right. Thank you. Now.
Which have 2 motors, and they use that to steer them. This has power steering on the front.
He's gone quiet.
Yes. I have nothing. Whatever. I'm just gonna focus on what the here and now. Why does it look like Velociraptor always had some marks in it?
You know, just aesthetic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bullcock's
eyes.
Bullcock's
Wishbone. I promise you, we'll have it.
Do I want to know?
Hi, I'm Jason Snow.
Oh God.
Captain. Here's team member Alec Dick.
Hi, this is the.
You name Alan Dick.
Alan Dick.
That's what I heard.
I heard that too.
Here is Farron White.
Oh yeah.
Farron White. Okay, that's more normal.
It's a poultry flipping device.
That's the poshest name I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Baron White.
I think it was Farron White, but yeah.
Oh, that's still quite posh.
Well, there you have it then.
I do kind of like the design of Robo Chicken's flipper. It's not the flip on the ground, it's more wedge at the on the ground.
Team Captain Trevor Wright, Matthew his son, and Anthony Hill.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it. I mean, without spoiling too much, they do become a lot better later on.
Razor's championship at last. Quickly onto the attack and
True.
count
And
before their
unfortunately for now, Razor fancies a bit of chicken wing.
I love Jonathan Pierce. The chickens are shredded.
Yep. Don't count chickens for shredded. Plucked.
Robo Chicken has to be the weakest.
Ooh.
Really? I'd say Velociraptor's the weakest, not Robo Chicken. Okay, the flimsy's not amazing, but still.
I think it means in terms of armour, it probably is. I think its armour's more flimsy.
Yeah, true.
Although, as we've seen, it doesn't matter. Razor will still go through Velociraptor easily.
I mean, Razor's armor's not actually that good either. I mean, it's true, it's steel, but it's very flimsy.
Is this the first time we've seen Razor lift a robot off the ground?
Yeah.
I think they tried it with Technolease once, but I think they failed.
They might have done it with Technolease, we never know. Actually, no, they might have done it with Deertor.
I can't remember. We didn't watch the International League for a reason, so...
Maybe they did it with Terra Australis.
I mean, there was fearsome as a koala bear, so you never know.
Yeah, true.
Meanwhile, Jonathan Pierce is dreaming about chicken.
Other things there, but here we go.
I mean, who wouldn't? Chicken's good.
Yes, I agree. I'm having chicken tonight. I feel like chicken tonight.
Ooh, I don't know what I'm having tonight.
Ooh, right in there.
Look how balance is getting.
Digging himself far too deep in there. So basically, Razor's picking on Robo Chicken. Velociraptor's kind of just staying out of trouble, which is probably smart.
Velociraptor has fucked off.
Oh no, there he is.
Till now.
He's back.
Metal's like, oi!
Get back here.
Also, did Metal get away from Robo Chicken? He's not in the zone.
This is what you get for ramming me. I gotta give credit though, Robo Chicken is still moving despite getting pierced several times.
Yeah. That was a cool shot.
And Velociraptor are dead.
Is looking forward drive?
I wonder if the engines have been burnt out, Velociraptor.
Not sure, but
no,
either way, it's not.
I don't think the engine would burn out because they ran towards the well.
No, it's stopped. It's stopped. It's dead. It's not moving.
Alright, Jonathan Pierce was right.
I think it ran to the wall and just conked out.
Yeah. I love its skateboard wheels.
Yeah.
And when did the pit open?
No idea, but it's in the pit. It's dead.
And it's been lots of ripper that goes. Razor, of course, survives, and so does Robo Chicken.
Well,
A Robo Chicken?
is out. First puts to kill a lot as he puts him in the pits. Razor and Robo Chicken go through.
Fair enough.
Oh, how do you feel?
I think it was the right decision anyway, because Robo Chicken was at least trying.
Look at that.
Right.
Lost of Ripper wasn't getting involved at all. Probably the wise thing to do, but because when it did get involved, it got
All I
fucked.
got was forwards and backwards. I tried to bounce off the walls to get some steering, but that was a lot. But I set a target.
Why
this
not
weekend
just
on the show,
steer?
and I'm a bit gutted, but I've enjoyed it all the same.
Ah, well.
Oh, Trevor, right.
Despite
Come back
the
on the boss,
Ripper go out, Razor and Robo
Yeah, about that.
Chicken survive, and in the next battle, Pussycat, much fancy.
Pussycat, Milliamberg, and Reptilon.
Reptilon.
Which apparently is a palindrome of another robot.
Very hard. Looks like they're pretty busy there, and it's their
Nor
first one, so I think we'll leave them to it. But they've got a nasty looking set.
Hang on, I'm gonna look it up.
Which is making my skin.
Palindrome.
And here we have
It's a
personal
word.
favourite of mine,
It has to
Bug. Hi guys.
Yeah, have the
say
same
thing
word.
backwards. No, but be
Yeah.
able to say backwards.
Popular demand?
Yeah, is she a natural blonde?
Yes.
Not palindrome, then
I don't know.
whatever the hell I was saying it.
Anagram, you're thinking.
Anagram, then
Like a
yes.
pussycat. Why is it called that?
Because it always lands on its feet.
Oh, I see.
Fair enough.
Very clever.
I love the colour
And
scheme
you
of
got
this new
disqualified from the
pussycat.
last wars, didn't you? Because of your-
They've got a new
your
blade as well, haven't
blew
they?
up.
Patented.
And are you safe for these?
And now this is the team that everyone's familiar with. Alan Gribble, David Gribble, and Robert Bettinger, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think Robin Herrick is there. No, Robin Herrick, I think it was. But
Yeah.
either way.
Also, Reptilon is an anagram of Terrapin.
Oh yeah.
Seed number 19.
Yeah, that's why I got confused because palindrome it has to say this, like giraffery is a palindrome because you can poke it. Yeah. Hand painted. Very nice paint.
Well, this was the problem last time around. They got all the way to the heat final against Scutter's Revenge.
Was I think this gets shorter? It might be just me.
Not sure.
It could have been dangerous.
Look how like lanky Pussycat looks. He looks more less like lanky and boxy.
Yeah,
See?
yeah, it kind of looks like they've streamlined it a bit.
Hi, I'm Rob Bettington. I designed Pussycat's blade and control it.
Hi, I'm Al Grimmel, father of Dave and the builder of Pussycat. This here is Caster,
Hey.
and Pussycat normally
Hi,
uses this to
Caster.
run on.
Oh, sorry.
In a normal running situation, she runs like this. We get 24 brake horsepower generated in the wheels. And this
That's
can
actually
start
quite a
with
lot for 24 horsepower. Is quite a lot for a robot.
like this.
Yes, it is.
From Leeds.
Oh, it has the one that. Oh. From Leeds? But yeah, I'm from Leeds. Top north.
From Leeds.
From Leeds.
The chassis steel, electric motors can drive up to
Was William like the last series?
Yeah, they lost a fucking Bumblebot.
Oh yeah, fuck.
They actually were kind of doing quite well, pushing it around, pushing it to the pits, and they went in themselves.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Do better this time.
Yeah, let's hope.
Hi, I'm Jerry. This is
Better
Liz.
with a bit of pasta.
This is our little baby, and that's his.
Oh.
Basically unmodified from the last war.
Unmodified and unrepaired.
Yeah, it looks as though it's just still as scuffed, yeah. All they've done is added the Kevlar hair back.
It's still made of wood and the spikes are snapped.
What more needs saying?
Fan I can see in front of Reptilon. That's just kind of sticky. Oh god, that. Oh.
5mm to a vulnerable 2 centimeters. Top speed 15 miles an hour.
Do you know what that it reminds me of Hardbart from last season?
Yeah.
This is my brother Stuart.
Except maybe a little bit better built.
Are you sure?
A little.
Oh, I see a petrol can. That's a petrol can.
Yeah, that's definitely petrol. Oh god, are you sure you want to put it right there?
Well, can we point out how slowly that arm went down and then how quickly it went up? During the intro.
It's like it was on a fucking elastic band or something.
David Gribble, Leanne Bug, with the family team from Leeds, the Warrens, and Reptilian.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah, it just snaps right back up. Anyway.
A lot of people thought Pussycat unlucky last summer round. Let's see what the
Good hit.
improvements have done
Good
immediately on
hit.
the
Very
attack.
good hit, yeah.
Everyone is slow.
Oh, sniped!
And they've caused major damage there. I think they've
Fucking
severed the
hell.
to the
Oh!
Look at that. Wheels spewing
Why would you put a
all over the
petrol
arena floor.
canister right there?
You can see the flames in the back.
You were just asking for trouble, mate. Oh no.
Oh, Bash, no, it's wooden floor. Oh.
No, it's really handbugged at the wooden floor.
Yeah, put handbug as well. Fucking Bash.
As soon as he saw that petrol, he was like, yeah, that's going up in fire.
Like you can see Bash just drooling. Like,
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Well, that's that was the hub of the wheel.
Yes, it was. A little bit came up, superficial, but still damaged. But they're both through because Reptiron's currently, you know, extra crispy. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, extinguisher.
On fire.
Milian, don't be a dick.
Are you sure, Milian Bug?
Trying to get a little piece of the action, which is ill-advised, really. If I was
Milian Bug, don't attack a dead robot. You might hit an expensive part.
Exactly.
Rocking and rolling.
I just got what you were getting
The
there.
flames down on Reptiron. You know the Reptiron's out. This is just.
Oh god.
Milian Bug does a good impression of a dog.
Yes.
Stop setting them. Fuck's sake.
Poor Reptiron. They really just didn't get a chance, did they?
They never get a chance.
Pussycat basically coming in with its traditional sniper shot.
Onto the arena floor flipper then.
It comes to stuff with this series, like show, not last series.
Get out of the way, Sergeant. We want to see.
Yeah, but it becomes later on. You get some more
I know.
shots.
That's what you get for putting a fucking fuel line, a petrol can, in the front of your robot.
You really got what you deserve there, Reptiron. I'm sorry.
Also, you were slow, so.
Torched and unceremoniously flipped. Milian Bug and Pussycat, they go through.
Yeah, lucky hit on the fuel tank, and that was it.
Lucky?
It
was exposed.
It was exposed, but I do get that point. It was a very lucky hit. But it's Pussycat. They were kind of like the perfect robot to get that hit.
Well, we hope to see the brothers.
No, I disagree completely.
It was exposed, I'll give you that, but not many other robots would have been able to do what Pussycat did.
And then Pussycat against Robo Chicken, the seeds
I guess.
apart.
Being the ball inside
Seeds
a
apart,
pinball
turn up to
machine
Series 5.
must be like
Yeah,
being
it's
on a
more
giant
pinball!
Santa Claus. Well, that's what faces the robots, not pinball. Warrior tournament.
Tilt.
And oh yeah, the course assault's back.
Funny.
Let the trials begin.
You're excused. I mean, I was just dying earlier, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Loads of ways to score points. 5 points for each.
And are we going to have an explosion each time, aren't we?
10 points for the multiple
Yes.
release. 5
For those
points
that
each.
weren't
The ball's
watching
down
last
into the
week,
pit.
I guess.
Open the
At
car
least
doors,
that's
25
that'll be
points.
their.
Not the big silver spear into the.
These are kind
You
of
get
these
more
are kind of
points
short
there.
this
25
time.
over the bridge, a completed run, 20 points.
Really?
Another
It was
target,
just as
75
long.
points, guarded by dead
He's going over them quite quickly, I would say.
Who's this time?
Hypno exists. The second Seeds.
Quite a good tally. Now let's see who's
That's
next.
kind of an odd one, personally.
Very odd. I mean,
The Furbrain
Oh,
Rose
God.
family, wearing the colours
Oh,
of
Derek and
why? And Ken. Yeah, Hypnodisc is known. Oh, there's a self-writing arm, so they clearly learned from former lotters.
True, and new wheels as well. Oh god.
But obviously, Hypnodisc is known for causing carnage. This is won't see. Yeah, we won't see the disc.
Well, I guess this is the thing about driving, which is quite nice, I guess.
Well, Derek's a pretty good driver, to be fair. Or to Dave. I think Dave does driving, doesn't he?
It's hard not to be a bad driver with a disc, I'm going to be honest. Especially one that big. Bash try. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, wow, that was pretty easy for Hypnodisc.
Hold on, did you hear what Jonathan Pierce said?
He said there's shunt. Yeah, I heard.
Well done, Hypnodisc.
Oh, he's got him.
This is an intelligent run here.
Oh, Kilolot's in the way.
Dave, Derek, and Ken Rose.
It's not intelligent, it's just kind of solid. That was close.
Avoiding the pit.
Yeah. Oh, he's going for the. He's going for the ramp.
To get up and over over the bridge. They've got to have
Nope.
a complete run to score the points there. 20 points, but it was a brave effort. Now the multi.
I mean, they were unlucky with that. Oh, are they too low?
That buffer and release the balls, you get 10 points.
Oh, they're not run yet.
There they go. Which of those balls not
No, you're going to go for dead metal or go for the door? Go for the door.
Try for dead metal. They're out of time.
Dead metal, ill-advised.
Now, will they have counted the ramp? That's what I want to know.
Steady, but not spectacular.
No.
Hypnodisc.
I don't know. I think they may have, but we'll wait and see.
Rose not too happy.
I don't think so, because it's not a completed, you know.
The barrels and then
At least if 101, at least they kind of, you know, they went all the way across. Look, they only went halfway.
We'll have to wait and see what the judges say.
Wait and see, I guess.
Although I don't think Kilowatt should be able to push it. That's just me.
Well, they say
135.
points.
Well,
It means
more than 101.
Other leaders.
True.
Plenty to come.
Stinger?
Warrior tournament.
Yep.
And Attila the drum. What? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Quite a few, still a lot of interesting robots to come.
It's back to the wars.
True.
I think that was wise though to put Hypnodisc there, because we know Hypnodisc comes a lot later on in the season, and no point. You might as well just have Hypnodisc run quite early.
We have our line.
Okay.
Not even when we're not going to see the disc, you know.
Start with Millie-Anne Bug, because they're very pretty. She's got her wheels back on. There's a brand spanking new wheel there. Still got her hair.
Those aren't even wheelbarrow wheels. They're
We're on the
like
second round. But,
Boy Brown wheels.
It's up. I've seen
Maybe.
this thing in action, so we'll give it our best shot.
Yeah, and avoid the pits.
Okay, yeah, I'll avoid the pit.
Yeah, that was your fault in the last
Yeah,
one. wasn't
thanks
it?
for that.
Right into the pit. Well, you were doing so well as well. Anyway, good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Hello, the number 3C.
Yes.
So,
What are those round bits near Razor's wheels?
tactics for a battle like this?
No idea.
Or am I being a bit rude?
Are they like stoppers?
I think so.
Grab hold of them.
Aww.
He's got me on video from last year saying I'm going to bust this bug, so it looks like I'm going to get the chance to.
Can we see that video? I actually can't want to see that.
I'd like to see that too, but I'm not going to get to.
Well, the only way Millie-Anne Bug's going to win this, let's be honest, if Razor breaks down.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the only way Razor can. But with it being Razor, you can't put it past him.
Also, Liz is gone, and you show your arse to
naval gun fitter on the ships, but they need some weapon power here.
gun fixer? That.
Yeah. Oh, right in there.
Through the bulletproof.
Do you reckon there's anything in that shell?
What do you require, sir? A number 1 cut, a number 2 cut, or just burnt straight off?
Just burnt straight off, please. Thank you.
Have the bread straight off.
With it,
So what happened with Vinny Blood?
Yeah, pretty much.
The rest of the barnet's just smouldering there.
God.
Still articulating, as we said before.
Ooh.
It's ominous, isn't it? This horrible, destructive
That's a headache.
weapon of
Yeah.
The holes, by the way, in Razor, there are 450 of them drilled into the big.
No, they're Razor.
Keep the weight down.
No, I think there will probably be about that many holes. Probably all really small ones though.
Between the two
450.
Wheels off.
And a
Oh,
wheel
well.
has come off.
Yeah, oh,
Hey.
look how small they are. There's a lot of holes.
Bug's been
I don't know. Actually, there's a lot around the side, so maybe there's a lot underneath. Okay,
Yeah.
I can kind of
obviously
do that.
believe the weakness
Not by much, but still.
lies there.
Also, we're doing Razor's playing Robot Arena 2, where you go for the
What a
wheels.
horrible torture
Correct.
This is. It's like watching some maniacal, horrible schoolboy pulling legs off a spider.
It is, to be fair. It's just like putting legs off an insect.
And poor old Jeff Warren.
But I think not even boys would go after spiders.
Poor Millie-Anne.
No.
Oh
Very true.
dear, there goes another one. And it's just
Ugh.
Oh.
a grim
Well,
battle of survival
Millie-Anne's
for Millie-Anne.
definitely lost.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
They can articulate no more. Well, they can up, of course, in the little control booth.
Just brush the
Full of
tyre.
fun, the Warrens.
Yep.
Even Liz, mum.
Oh,
She's
poor
involved
Millie-Anne.
She's the retired chief medical.
I think we knew it was going to happen, but that was a bit sadistic by Razor there. I do quite like that. I quite like the sadistic streak in this fight, though. I mean, you know, if you're going to trash the robot, do it properly. At least they're laughing about it. I think they kind of knew it was going to happen. Oh, God, there goes the hair.
Ugh.
Ugh.
spaghetti that's been
This is
left
just a
in the pan
mugging.
too long.
Yeah.
Metal now with the great circular saw.
Nice sound effect.
Oh, the
Razor,
team joining in
stop
the
going
fun.
for Matilda.
What's Razor doing to Matilda? I really
Yeah,
dread to think.
you'll have your time later on.
Dead metal.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
They're all having a little bit of Millian bug. The ugly bug all over and out.
Oh.
Very sad. Million bug.
Oh, have we seen Millian Bug as well?
Hmm.
Do they try and come back?
I don't think so.
I've got the wiki open.
Yep, you can
No.
No.
Okay. Oh my god, the CAD had three hubs.
Let's get this over
What?
as quickly as possible.
The CAD for Millian Bug had 3. There's a Millian Bug keychain.
A what?
Well, all your wheels came
Yeah.
off.
Really?
No, I think they were picked off. By,
Oh my god, there's also a down-to-scale model made in 2020.
Terrible damage done as
Really?
yeah, but it's
Yeah, that's kind of
extended
cool.
damage.
I like
I
that.
think you can
That's pretty
rebuild
cool.
that robot. You're just gonna
No,
throw it away and start again.
this is the excuse I've been looking for to make a new robot now.
Also, Millian Bug is actually still around because
Different.
it appeared at Robo
We
Nerd.
enjoyed ourselves while we're here. And,
Yeah?
had a great time.
Thanks,
Yeah.
lads.
More
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
speaking of robots, have you seen Kim Davis recently went to a lightweight event and he just brought Panic Attack. Panic Attack to this day still looks great. Like, it still looks it still looks factory fresh. It looks great.
You seeded 3.
Oh, that's really cool to hear. To be fair,
What's on you though? Do you think
that's really cool to hear.
And you haven't broken down yet?
Oh god damn it, Craig!
You
Why did you have to
jinxed
say? Why did you have to
Bro,
say anything? You've jinxed it now. Well, I think we know who they really should be blaming. Then the wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Now you can see why they're seeded 3, Razor.
It is Craig Charles, you know. He had his money on Cassius and they lose.
The Pussycat.
He had his money on Razor. They lost.
Yeah, probably had his money on Mortis.
They lost.
It'll be us. It'll be us.
Basically, never ask him for a bet on the bookies.
King B, what are you doing?
Probably going home.
Chicken, isn't it? Because what it does is it
Tag
attacks
team.
from behind.
So what?
So it's a coward. It doesn't reveal its weapon.
There's nothing cowardly about our chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I heard you.
Fine.
Absolutely perfect.
And they're wearing gloves. It's kind of cool.
Strategy,
Oh, yeah.
go on and kill him.
Well, it's, you know, it's proper dangerous machinery. You've got to wear the safety equipment.
Well, there is now safety. They actually involve safety this series.
Very true.
Robo Chicken, close your flipper.
Come home to roost, Jason Snow.
Also faced with the flipper, that would probably be good for against Pussycat.
There's the Pussycat.
Yeah, probably.
Lives, Alan Gribble, Robert Beddington, David Gribble.
Not the Crash Axe.
Similarities between the two.
That took a while to start. I don't know if that was just me.
No, that was me too. I don't know what was going on there.
Hey, okay, maybe they're going for a clamp, which is risky.
Risky, but smart, to be honest. They're not. No point flipping Pussycat, is there? See?
Yeah, if you get them on the side, it's up to this.
I guess, but.
Ooh, but they're kind of poorly armoured. Like that. And you peck them. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, never mind.
Oh, one of the eyes are gone.
What a handsome man they focused on.
Yeah, very much focused on him. I wonder who that is.
No homo, right? Yes, that's what I was going to say. No homo.
Oh, yes.
Jesus Christ. Robo Chicken.
Oh, God, he's getting...
Oh,
He's getting torn to bits.
Jesus.
Well, hardly feathers, but you know what I mean.
He's almost hit this level of damage.
Yeah, and this is from a circular sword. You don't see this sort of damage off from a circular sword. I think it goes to show you just how good Pussycats is.
You get the sense that Pussycat is just...
Like I said, we know... Oh, God, right in the face.
Jesus, that's a good flip.
Yeah, we know Robo Chicken's not heavily armoured, but even so... Oh.
Well, the fact that he's still moving, so yes, better play to Robo Chicken.
Yeah, impressive. There's clearly some good internals in there. Just they need better extern. Oh god.
Well, what it is I think it's, you know, obviously the internals are more like in the middle of the bot, not outside. So Pussycat is literally just shredding armor.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like they've got a fuel line and they've got it straight then in the center of the robot exposed.
Yeah.
I'm not letting that go.
Got a great pair of shears, if you like, to do the carving. There's Killalot. And the
right.
Go on, give it a
Now it's blind.
Headless. It's a headless chicken.
On the program.
He's got 15 more minutes to live.
Yeah.
Where does the chicken go here?
Oh god, Killalot's lance is buried right in the chicken.
Towards the pit, I fear. Oh, onto the arena.
I know what I said.
And from the floor of the arena, Pussy flying chicken.
Robot chicken trying to...
It's still technically working. That head is still clucking away.
Hey, they're like Velociraptor.
Chicken towards the barbecue pits. In comes Shunt. As far as Robo Chicken's concerned, they're all out of luck.
Oh,
Jonathan.
You did some okay jokes earlier, Jonathan Pierce, but not that one.
Robo Chicken has to cluck off.
Oh, for God.
God
Fuck
damn
off,
it.
Rachel. Fuck off.
They're all out of it. They're all after the bad chicken jokes.
Free-range farming is like, you know, very trendy. That was more like an assault and battery.
They're just blown up gloves.
They didn't really go
Well, we had a good go.
Well, at first, when you flip the stick, and it looked like, you know, you're in with a chance.
Oh, I see why they lost. Look, the team member on the left, he's Ginger.
That's right, and wherever you flip...
Oh, well, yeah, no soul, that's true.
Keep on going.
That's it, self-righting, you see, self-righting.
It could be just the light.
Both
Yeah.
sides, so it's no good flipping them
Yeah.
over, was it?
Not much.
Well, have you enjoyed it?
Brilliant, yes.
And, you know, the sartorial elegance that you brought to the show is most appreciated.
Very nice.
I do like their over. Look at that. Their first series, they get fucking trashed.
And
they're
they're
like,
still...
oh, and the handshake.
And the good handshakes, yeah, that's really good to see. That's enough.
Was you driving?
Yes, I was.
What was your game plan? Because it looked at first, though, he was quite...
Hit him.
Yeah, I think it's one of the toughest we've come across so far.
That saw's unusual. That's
I guess.
What's that?
In terms of internals, yeah, I mean, the fact they were still going is impressive.
It seems to be better than the
True.
normal circular saws, because it can rip things a bit.
Yeah, because it's got a thing called an edge.
Yeah, it can actually chew into the armour rather than just grind against it.
For the impact.
That's why Hitler Disc was good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
let's hear it for Pussycats!
Exactly.
Oh, that was great fun. Just what Robot Wars should be about, Pussycat and Robo Chicken. It's Pussycat. They go through to meet Razor, of course, in the final. The number 3
Yeah, right. Hey, two seeds finally meet. I mean, it's not surprising, but still.
Well, it's the first time. Oh, it's only the second heat, so... They always keep them apart for the second round, so... Which is probably smart.
Yeah, we are digging Kevlar out of the wheels at the moment. It was Milian's secret weapon. And we're getting...
I mean, it's technically banned.
Together shortly.
Yeah, that's an entanglement device, technically.
Yeah.
It's a funny shape, it does tend to roll around the arena.
That is. Thank you.
So it's getting a
Is that Mama Swizzy?
Yes, it is.
Stopping that nasty disc going round.
That's interesting. Got my bedding belt. That's it.
With number 3 seeds, you've seen the damage already that we can do. It's going to be a good fight, I think, at the end of the day.
Yeah, let's hope.
That's the trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a clutch on here. It stops the motor stalling out, and it's been slipping a lot. It's supposed to slip, but I think the tension we put on it with the torque wrench is now has changed. The pads are.
I do like this. It's like, you know, an insight in the pits. You don't.
Yeah, you don't get this enough, do you?
Yeah, it's nice. It's like Series 8 and Series 8 through 10.
Yeah, that was quite cool.
Let's have some fun. Now, if there's ever an oil famine, then this lot of robots are definitely going to be the last to go. It's our sumo.
Well, that and the US are going to nick
the
it.
trials begin.
Okay.
Greg, as you know, this is an endurance
Detour
test
onslaught.
in the sumo arena as long as possible with scutter managing 8.0.
I imagine Onslaught's not going to be too well because of its car steering.
No,
and I have no clue about Detour.
We'll wait and see, I guess.
planning one. I think Digital should have got a higher seed.
Yeah.
Think what they were, because they all 3 competitions, grand finalist in the one we didn't watch, top 4 in the international league.
Yeah, I think 21's a bit low. You're right. I think you're right. And maybe should have put 16 where Kilohertz is. Yeah, I agree.
Actually, no, above Big G's actually. I know it's a bit kind of thingy because Big G's is better, but you know.
Not sure about that one, but.
Okay, Sean.
Well, we spend this moment bigging Dieter up just for that.
I mean, true, but you know. I mean, that's what you get.
Look, yeah. Wow.
Sean's
just taking no prisoners at all, is he?
Yeah. Also, this is massive, this series, doesn't he?
Yeah, very wide.
I mean, not wide, like.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think this is the worst Deer Tour, to be fair.
Whereas this is probably the best Onslaught.
Well, it's technically the only Onslaught.
I think they definitely made improvements for this season.
I mean, the thing is that big bar at the top.
Yeah.
Well, the car steering's going to be the downfall.
Ooh, he's hanging on there though.
The tape wheels are helping.
Yeah.
Oh, beating Scatter.
Oh, Onslaught.
They got greedy. They should have backed off.
Yeah, they should have backed off. They were doing well though. They had something right on the ropes.
Yeah, should have backed off there, and they'd been right. Unless maybe they were thinking they could just like maybe skim the outside. Maybe that's what they're thinking of.
For some reason, their wheels just suddenly turned straight, even though they were turning left. I don't know what they were doing, but whatever.
They are the new leaders.
Oh god, look what we got next week.
Don't remind us of the next episode. Can we skip next episode, actually?
No, we can't. We can't skip it. I know why you want to, but no, we can't skip it.
There's only one good thing about it.
And the heat final, Razor, the number 3 seeds against
That's the pinball.
the number 19 seeds, and looking good so far.
We're gonna have to watch it. We have to do it. I was willing to skip the International League, but we can't skip a heat of Robot Wars. We have to suffer for it, and we have to roast it for what it is. The only bad heat of Series 4. Well, really bad heat anyway.
Are you sure about that?
Alright, John Cena, calm down.
You know what I mean, right?
I know exactly what you mean, yes.
Okay. But, I don't know, what heat is that? Let me double check. Okay, ooh, okay, we've got a while. That's fine.
Robo Chicken, great sports. Lost an eye, lost their hope, and ended up in little bitty chicken pieces.
I love diced chicken. I love diced chicken.
Chicken,
The Razor team looking quite casual. You fried bigger fish than pussy.
Oh, fucking. The glasses attached to his neck. He looks like a twat.
He does a bit, doesn't he?
Thank you.
Something that Morris would have, definitely.
Right on that point. Right at the
And
end.
that is like 3 enormously heavy cars.
It is, yeah.
It's not going to be a happy
Damn.
is it?
3 enormous cars, or an American.
Aircraft sort of technology
Yes.
involved here with the titanium
certainly
wheels
is.
back there.
Yeah, yeah.
An American
It's an
child.
incredible beast. And I hope it performs well for you. I'm sure it will.
Hell.
Too far?
Robert,
A tad.
you're having a quiet moment. I don't want to disturb you, but what are you thinking?
Fuck, Razor.
Razor.
Yeah.
They are quite an awesome feat to face, aren't they?
Definitely.
So,
Definitely,
we're
although he
gonna
doesn't have
win.
feet.
Is there anything else we should be looking out for?
Well, we've now sharpened the 2 teeth on the blade properly with the angle grinders.
That's good, so the sharper.
Before we're doing it with
Nice.
the power file, and this should now do the job properly.
We'll find out.
I mean, it was doing alright, let's be honest, in both its heat and against Robo Chicken.
Correct.
Number 3, Razor.
That woman is on fire in the background! Spit her out!
No, no, no! Man down!
Oh, the guy in the audience was on fire!
Captain Alan Gribble there on the right, running some engineering business.
We're worried about the arena putting on fire. The audience is on fucking fire.
Exactly. Here we go then.
This for a place in the series semi-final. I think it would have graced the grand final. I think this is a terrific
That's a good hit.
battle here.
Good hit to begin with.
Very good hit. Razor, the blade of Pussycat. Razor on
and Razor hugging the wall.
What's happened here?
Look at the wheels. Look at those wheels.
Oh no, not again. This time it's not the arm which caused the problems in the last series. I think there's a problem here with the direction of Razor. Have a look again.
Thank you, Jonathan Pierce.
Certainly buffeting Pussycat, but then onto the inner wall.
I do think this is one of the few times where Jonathan Pierce isn't like, you know, it doesn't seem like he's reading of a script. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's generally just examining. Oh God, they are getting cut up now.
Ooh, lovely. Ooh.
And I don't think Ian Lewis can do anything about this at all.
Yeah, he's just gonna go into the ring and punch Pussycat. Ooh. That was a lovely hit. Oh, is it this next one? Oh!
Get him right in there with a blade.
This is a major Robot Wars development. The number 19 boys.
And destroyed a wheel.
Yeah.
Expelled from the last.
Well, should be fair, that was Sean's fault because he pushed through.
Oh.
And part of the wheel bearings, I think they are something to do
Oh.
with the wheels.
Pussycat absolutely mangled them.
Oh, Ian Lewis is dropping.
Yes, he is. He's very not happy.
Nothing they can do now. They've left the control.
Vinny Bud's like, whatever.
Yeah.
The jaws of dead metal.
Damn.
God, look at the damage to Razor.
See, that's even though it's steel, it's thin steel, so it's not.
Yeah,
that
you're
strong.
right.
Dead metal.
They never really fought a proper like spinning disc, did they? I mean,
Inquisitor was a flail spinner, and that counts.
yeah, that's about it.
I think that is it.
Of the wars so far, Razor out.
Actually, no. Technically, he was technically a spinner.
And he's through to the series semi-final.
But we don't talk about it. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's only two of them. Ian Lewis walked.
You keep doing it. You keep breaking down.
Yeah, but we went out in battle with glory.
I know.
Yes, you did.
Kind of thrown his toys out the pram. He's
Yeah,
too
he's
good.
gone down and checked the machine out.
Really worried about the machine.
Part of it was still running.
Was it? Yeah.
I mean, fair play to these two. They fucking take it like a man.
I mean, you're an awesome robot.
You're up against some good guys.
Yeah,
Good weapons.
Exactly. You know, you go out in the trash.
It's Robot Wars. Yeah.
And these guys have got it.
You must be gutted though. You must have thought this
We
could have
are,
been your
but
year.
this is what it's about. You know, it's the
It's
fun.
about
You know,
competition.
Mr.
It's about
Glory.
battle. It's about
Yeah.
We look at it, well, we've won damn near everything else. Yeah. We just don't seem to do well in this one
Yeah,
competition.
I don't get it. I don't understand what their bad luck is with this competition, but they never win it.
Well,
Razor, let's hear it for them.
It's something behemoth. I love seeing the hand flip. I love seeing the handshakes.
Yeah, I love a bit of sportsmanship.
Yeah.
How did you immobilise it? You knocked the wheel off it or something, didn't you?
Well, in the end, we knocked the back wheel off, but they were a sitting target. We just.
Well, Shunt helped out with that.
Gutted for them at the back.
Just a bit.
Pretty robot.
It's a gorgeous robot.
Well, that's just the tail of Razor was zigzagged.
Yeah, completely bent.
Yeah, you've come up trumps, lads.
Well, can we that took no damage.
Peculiar saw.
Pretty much.
Well done, young man.
Yeah.
I mean,
because Razor didn't get a chance to even get its claw in.
Also, Backstab was the only one that didn't get as bad because they only scratched it.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, Pussycat got nothing from this.
And now we wait to the end.
yeah, we're definitely waiting to the end for this one, lads.
Because we didn't hear from Ian Lewis.
No, we didn't. Oh dear. You're gonna want to listen to this.
Total silence, please. Total silence.
Some of us are gentlemen. Some of us hold back. Now, if you're out of control, you don't just go for it, do you? There's some gentleman's agreement around here that we are kind of a bit hold backers. Now, we got 3 tons of pressure underneath there, and when we went against Millie Ambug earlier, we held back because we even knew we were on top of those expensive pieces. And those guys, for some reason, they just were out of control after about 10 seconds, and then they just lay into it. And there's a lot of my life involved in this machine. here it lies.
All broken up. Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan Pearce sums it up quite nicely.
Seeded 21 and Firestorm 2 seeded 5 last time they met. It was a fire again, so let the machine...
Let's stop there.
Oh, Ian Lewis.
Oh, Ian Lewis, I'm sorry you were full of so much shit in that.
Just a big old crybaby, weren't he?
Pretty much. I mean, bullshit did they hold back on Millian, but they tore its wheels off, for God's sake.
It was wheels, though, let's be honest. They're very replaceable.
Yeah, but even so, they still fucking tore the thing up to pieces, didn't they? Oh, God. Hang on. So I'm just trying to get the next episode ready.
Oh, well. I do kind of get where Ian Lewis is coming from, but at the same time, it's like, you build it and it's going to be destroyed.
It's Robot Wars.
You should expect that.
You know, I mean, I think something that Jonathan Pearce says later on next season is very poignant, where he says, "Do you see hypnodisc victims bleating and coming back? No, you don't. It's fucking it's Robot Wars."
Well, who was Hitler's first opponent?
Robogeddon. They fucking were laughing their socks off at it.
Yeah, they were pissing themselves. They were like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
Yeah, go on.
There was also like a thumbs up again, like, "Yeah, fucking well done, mate."
Yeah, and like I said, credit to the other two, Simon and Vincent. They fucking took it. They got it. They understood. You know, it's how it is.
Well, so they took way more damage in BattleBots. I'm just gonna say it. I'm pretty sure I did anyway.
Yeah, probably. But
yeah.
Well,
anyway, this episode was good though.
The episode was good. This matter with Pussycat will come back at a later date. But for now, yes, the good episode. The first two fights, you know, Razor picking on Robo Chicken, Veloci Ripper, then beating it, pretty good. I love Pussycat's sniper shot on Reptiron's petrol tank, setting it alight. That was great. Obviously, Razor picking on Millian Bug. It's quite fun to watch. And then Pussycat Robo Chicken, good fight. You know, Robo Chicken kept going. And then of course,
side events weren't too bad.
Yeah, Onslaught putting up a good fight against Shunt. Dietor not so much. Hypnodisc for the pinball. New leaders at the moment. We'll wait and see how long that lasts. It was an okay run. Yeah, and the heat final. I think we've already gone into detail about that. Pussycat absolutely kicking Razor's shit in.
As it should.
Yes.
As it should.
But yeah, good episode. Very good episode, Heat B. And now we move on to Heat C.
Again. Do we?
Yes, we have. We have to watch it. We have to do it. We have to roast it for the shit show that it is.
Okay, but do we?
Yes.
Fine. 3,
2, 1,
play. Go. Okay. There's only one good thing about this episode.
Correct.
Technically 2 because of memes.
Yeah, memes are good.
Atomic defeated.
Third siege Razor caused feathers to fly against
the slow-mo, why?
Till Pussycat ended the chick's cluck and stunningly then blunted the Razor's edge. What shocked today? Roboteers on guard!
On guard!
No robot has a sword.
That's not true.
I didn't, in this series, I mean. I know there is one.
In this series, yes.
Was the world's most powerful
Okay, 3 things. That line. I love that line.
What did he say about ice cream?
He said he thought the man who thought a Magnum 44 was the world's most powerful ice cream. I love that. I love that line.
That is a very good line. That is a very good line.
Adrenaline rush of bungee jumping. Oh, really? Next time, try it without the elastic. Besides,
no, because I'm pretty sure you die.
And that's Robot Wars. And you don't need to have left your brain in the fridge to do it.
So I mean, you still need a brain, Croacher.
To the max this week.
Firestorm is back. What is Kid Ming 2 is back as well.
And then we got the Morgue, Scar, and
Bolt the Blue.
And it's from whom, Jules?
In the pit from Leamington Spa.
Hey!
Ferocious cutting blade at the front there.
I actually kind of like the design of Scar.
I like Scar as well. Looks good.
This is the Morgue team.
Oh, the
With
Morgue.
a wonderful philosophy. Boys never grow up. their toys just get more dangerous.
No, he's not wrong.
Robot Wars. Hilarious.
Definitely
They're
not
coming
wrong.
From the guys that told me their 2 tactics were 1, run away, and 2, hide in the pits. The Firestorm
Firestorm.
back. Hello, guys.
With the inverted colour scheme. You like it, I'm not as fond of it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm more used to it than like it, but I still like it. Also, the flipper is bigger and is more, you know, how it is normally.
Much more substantial.
Well, it's all in the balls on Robot Wars, is it not?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, yes. I love the smell of fear in the morning. Let the wars
I thought I was going to say
begin.
petrol, but you know what?
It works. Yeah, it works. I guess.
Even doesn't fear smell of shit.
Fans of destruction. Mashing.
The Wales flag and whatever flag's next to it.
Well, Morgs and Wales, so they'll have their fans.
So is Scar.
Wants to smash up Hitler, this Scar. Good luck with that.
2 wheelchair motors, the only Scar tissues we leave to soak up the tears of robot ear failure.
Ah, Scar, the best Super Smash Bros. Melee commentator there is.
Oh god.
That's Tony, my brother. Hi. We've got a 3mm outer steel shell. We have
Yeah, that's
silicone
thicker than razors.
Tyres. We also have
It
on
is.
the front. We have a 6-bladed heavy wheel on the front. We can also run
Ooh,
inverted
I do kind of like the
with
disc.
steel balls on here.
How quick is it though?
From
Not too
Swansea,
sure.
more.
It's a lifter.
Alive and kicking with a shunt
Yes,
and
it
lifting
is.
system of 4
And
tubes and
it's
adjustable beds. The shell's Kevlar.
The most recognisable barrel-shaped robot.
Problems for the house robots.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
We're the Morg team. This is our body made of Kevlar. I'm going to take this off, boys.
Oh, R.I.P.
Yes. At the back, we have
Oh,
2 motors
fucking
here
cancer.
off the Scania truck, which are controlled by a control
Oh, yeah,
card
of
here.
course.
We've got our servo controller
Yeah, bless him.
here and
Whatever his name is.
actuator with the optics, our weapon.
I know,
This actuator
I know,
comes off an orthopedic bed.
I hate the fact I can't remember his name. I'm sure it'll be brought up at some point, but
Spikes and protection
I know.
using
Like,
aluminium.
there is such. I like the Morg team, even if the robot is kind of meh.
Oh yeah, same here. It's
They came third in the 3rd series, and they've updated Firestorm 2 over 3 months with a fire extinguisher CO2 gas powered flipping arm secret weapon, very
Hold
manoeuvrable.
on, I'll find it
Go-kart
quickly.
wheels.
What's his name?
And this
Doran
is what happened
Cuddly.
in the Third Wars.
That's it.
You can see the power in the drive there.
I probably
and why
botched
they're
that name, I
seeded right this
apologise.
time. Now look at the use of the flipper.
He also managed a women's rugby team.
When push came to shove.
Nice.
And he emigrated to New Zealand, oddly enough.
Right, we're back here for another war with Firestorm 2, and this year we're going to win.
Wait, Mega Morg's still kicking?
Alex Mordew, Firestorm 2, bigger and
Is
better than
it?
the last wars.
Yeah,
Bigger,
well, the Series
gas
7
supply,
version at least.
Bigger rams, bigger
That
battles.
wasn't Picture of bad. It.
Bigger and
That
better.
one wasn't bad,
Yeah,
either, was it?
We're here for our revenge on Chaos 2.
The picture of it in Robo Nerd 2019, so 2 years ago.
Let's have a look at them. Scar
Nice.
with the cutters. The more.
It's nice to see robots like, oh yeah, they're still nice. Right, that's cool.
Flipping arm.
That's always nice to see things like that.
Right,
Here
the
we go,
fights.
Let's go.
Left of your picture.
Scar doesn't look too quick, actually.
On the attack. On the voice from
No,
Scar.
they look to be stuck.
How can they right themselves
Morg
there
seems
because they're
quicker.
in real
Oh no,
trouble?
okay.
Yes, they can.
Okay, this is. You can count the RPM, so.
Yeah, yeah.
The Morg, but
Bless them.
Firestorm 2 driving on, sensing here that Scar is the most dangerous of the 2 opponents, but wedged in between the 2 now. Firestorm 2. The
I
Morg
wonder-
with Dorian Cody, the captain, a teacher at
I'll
Morriston
mention it
Farm,
in a while.
getting themselves back
If I
on the
get the
attack.
fight first.
A broadside there on
Firestorm
Scar.
has been the aggressor here.
Firestorm
Oh,
2
yeah,
underneath
clearly.
Scar. We've seen how the Scar team
Nice to see its flipper.
Chris Adams and Tony
Actually
Adams.
working, yeah, pretty effectively too.
But Morg right
Oh,
inside.
and that's a good flip because Morg's rollover hasn't worked there.
I kind of blame Refrop for that, because I reckon if they started the rules, they might have been okay.
And the Morg 2,
The big might, I will admit, but you know.
which leaves
Yeah,
these
maybe.
2 to survive. Danger from the house robots. You can see no future for the Morg. A grave position.
Well, Scar, get off a bit. Oh wait, no, that's a flipper. Never mind.
Morg moribund. Now Firestorm.
God, Scar is
to
slow.
attack Scar.
Very slow, yeah.
And your Scars for
Oh.
kilowatts on.
Wasn't it like really slow in like the top chunks game as well? I think it might have been.
Who knows, probably.
I remember having that. I don't know if I've still got it somewhere, but
The cremation of the
I don't
Morg.
know. But yeah, Scar is not exactly shown to be. Yeah, you're right. You can count the RPMs there.
And they can't get that
So slow.
Oh, Mega Morg. Or Morg.
Poor more boys. Oh!
Yeah, I'm Morg. It's like, yeet.
You're out of it, the Morg. You've gone.
No. Oh, Morg.
Sad Morg noises. Can we get an F in the chat for Morg if anyone's watching?
Well, the Morg gets
they
cremated.
come back next
Scar
series at
and
least.
Firestorm.
Yeah, they
spoilers
do.
Next round.
I mean, spoilers on over still.
The defeated Morg team, the boys with the toys, but your toy wasn't quite
Oh God.
No, it wasn't. I mean, we had our roller
They are
system
big
was rolled
boys
up
with
against
big
the
toys.
fence,
They're probably handy
unfortunately.
with a
We always
spanner.
knew that was going to be
If it don't work,
our sort
they
of
probably go
weakness.
berserk.
But he couldn't
Hit it with
flip
a
us.
hammer.
We got a really
Yeah,
good
but have they got a
center
tree
ground.
mech? No, they didn't.
They're absolutely gutted. And you could see
Oh, they
we
kinda
drive
do.
off right at the end there. So
It didn't work, did it?
You know, it's obviously working. We're unlucky in this occasion, and we're going to come back for a grudge match, and he's going to be having it. I tell
God.
you.
Now, I
Grudge
hear you boys
match.
were very keen on the cocktails and the karaoke in the bar last night.
Yes,
Yeah.
lads. They
Yeah.
were the
Well,
Detour.
last night, and
They were the
Detour,
Detour
all
lads.
Good lads.
Why are you out then, the Morg? It's not unusual. Firestorm 2 going through, and Scar with them. And next up,
Detour,
Pop on the blue, and Ming
And
2.
Ming
Ming returns.
Woohoo! Speaking
Well,
of
it's
it, there
all
he
happening
is.
here in the pits, just
A front hinge
before
flipper.
melee. Ming 2 here is getting gassed up. These guys went out in the last.
Spoiler warning,
wars
this is
in
the
first
best
round.
version of Ming.
Should do better this time.
Yeah, I'd have
Good
to
luck to
agree.
them.
I think you're right.
We've got a bolt from the blue. Now, apparently, if I
Oh,
spill
the
this,
bolt from the blue.
it would
From
lift
the blue.
me right up to the ceiling, which
These
is,
aren't
Oh,
the same
right.
guys who come back as lightning, are they?
It's a long way.
No,
There's a
completely
pink
different.
island here called Detour, and they might
Uh-oh.
be making it to the melee, so I think that's gone wrong.
Fucking
Peter,
customs.
What's happening?
We had to replace our speed controller because we had a little accident with the old one.
How long is it going
I
to
can
take you?
barely
You
hear
haven't got long.
But I'd say another 10 minutes, hopefully. And then we have to retest the
Oh God. Yeah.
Stop cutting it off. I want to hear what they want to say.
Those lads just can't catch a break, can they?
Fucking customs, like I said.
Yeah.
Bolt from the blue. Kind of a weird flipper design where
Very low and yeah, the wedge isn't very high.
Zero turning circle, good
But
specs. But do these newcomers have pecs?
I hope not.
also it's kind of weird. It's kind of thingy at the back.
Yeah.
Thick eyebrows.
Very
Bless
big
him.
eyebrows.
Is a pneumatic flipper which is powered by
It's
compressed
like
air,
Ed from Ed and Eddie.
which can lift around half a ton.
Compressed air, not CO2.
Isn't that the same? It's the same thing. CO2 is
full of Metro.
pneumatics. Yeah.
Did several
Same thing.
times.
Well, I'm an
Compressed air
idiot.
cylinder at the back which powers the weapon.
Because pneumatics
What?
is compressed
The
air,
way we control
hydraulics
it
is
is we've got
compressed liquid.
mechanical speed controllers rather than electrical.
Also, this bot looks a
which tend to
little
go along
different.
with the
It didn't used to be black and white. It used to be yellow and blue.
foam wheels.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
God.
Oh God, Detour.
Detour looks naked.
Ooh, they've made it, the Irish boys. Great sports in the past with their polka
That's the
dotted
polite way of
design,
saying it.
inflammable fur brain machine,
Yeah.
zero turning circle, minimal ground
Oh,
clearance, and spike
yeah.
weapon.
Poor Detour.
Well, last time they had trouble too. The robot dismantled completely going through customs from Dublin on the way to the Third Wars, but they recovered, nudged onwards.
Actually, Detour always looks
until
big. Never mind.
Firestorm
Oh well.
said, ashes to ashes.
Dust to dust.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have hit me with that goddamn truck.
My name is Kieran Bourne. This is Pete Redmond.
I'm going to assume
This
they
is
did
the
this
robot
interview
Detour, and
afterwards.
as you can see, 4 again.
Oh, he
This is
doesn't
the
seem
weapon,
arsed.
and Pete will tell you about the weapon.
Well, this year the weapon has improved. It should be twice
Oh
as
yeah,
fast as it was last
Detour
time.
tried to apply for BattleBots
But
this
Motors
year.
are slightly faster as
Did
well,
they?
so we've got a little bit more power.
Yeah, they sadly got rejected, but you know, sticks and stones.
15 miles
Ming
an
2,
hour,
as
top
we just
speed
said, is
for
the
top
best
weight
version of
heat.
Ming.
2 spikes to each
Correct.
side, a flipper 2 for Ming 2, but Ming the Merciless, I
mean,
doubt it. What
Ming
about you?
3 is probably more iconic, but at the same time,
Ming
it's
matched with
not.
Mortis
It's basically a
in the Third
knockoff
Wars. The
Razor.
Cottrell family want a rematch because they were beaten
Like a lot
when
of
their
things in
flashing
Series 5.
blade
Yeah.
dangerously flew
Yeah.
off.
This at least is kind of unique, you know, front hinge
My name's
flipper
Andrew,
with
and these are my two sons,
quite cool
Alexander
design
and Oliver,
actually.
and this is Ming 2.
And they're not wearing any
Fight
silly
another war.
costumes.
I hope we'll be a bit more successful than the last one. We've got a much meaner
What I don't
machine.
get though is,
This is
why is the
Ming
flipper
2 with the flipping
there?
platform in the middle? It works both ways up.
No clue,
Got,
but
mechanism
you know,
in front
It's
to
it's
let
still
it get onto
unique,
the other robots
you know,
so they can
as long as the
flip
wedge is
them. And I have
firm on the
two
ground, which it
air-driven
looks to
spikes
be.
on the side.
It can still work.
and,
which I hope to inflict some
and pointless spikes.
Yes.
Roboteers, stand by.
Well, it's like Robo Chicken because you know we saw Robo Chicken. It was wedged then the flipper. It's like that. I guess it's having a Firestorm technically as well, but you know.
Activate.
Interesting to see what damage.
Oh, don't do that to Detour.
Well, you can see they're not right, are they?
At least the plus side, it runs both ways up.
Sort of.
Like a pincer attack. Forcing
One wheel on its wagon.
And now dangerously towards the flame pit. The crowd loves Giotto and the boys because they don't seem to be mind being charbroiled.
That lifting does not look good on Bolt from the Blue.
No. On the other hand, Ming's pretty good. Lifted Detour quite easily.
Detour's not on fire.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the two underdogs there, Ming 2 and Bolt from
Well,
the Blue,
not anymore.
circle
Bashman
dangerously. Avoid each other. Well, that was nothing, just a bit of a bruise and a bump. But Giotto is in real trouble here.
Oh, now Bash is picking on him too.
Come on, Bash, gentleman's code. Didn't you hear anything from Ian Lewis?
Oh, what a shame.
Well, they ended that fight
Poor
pretty quick, didn't
Detour.
they?
They really just don't get a break, do they?
What was the flipper open?
No idea.
Detour start the long trek home. A seed goes out. Ming 2 and
Oh,
Bolt
yeah.
from the Blue go
Yeah,
through.
C21.
Oh, Detour. You've fallen
Maybe it's not a good thing they're high
Get here.
seeded.
You missed your boat this morning from Ireland. Then
Oh,
your
they
weapon wasn't working,
missed the boat. That was kind of their own fault.
And it wasn't working as a self-righting mechanism then, so what chance did you stand?
Well, we didn't really have any chance with no chain. 30 seconds, we could have got an extra split.
Damn it,
link in,
Ming.
but we didn't even have 30 seconds. We had to go. That's the time, you know.
Oh, I'm still obsessed with the fur as ever though.
Oh, yeah, it's have to. We still have gallons of it in it there.
Yay, fur bikinis all round.
Yes.
That's probably why they. That's probably why they had a lot to give him out. They probably gave a lot of it out because they didn't need it as much to see it.
Then Firestorm 2 will play Bolt from the Blue.
Scar Ming and
Now,
Bolt from the Blue
next battle,
Firestorm.
there's just time for some
Oh, yes.
wanton
Lovely.
demolition. When I was a teenager, the great thing about pinball arcades were all the girls hanging round you could impress. I never did get a high score, though. Maybe our pinball
Fair
warriors
enough.
might.
Are girls impressed by
Let
pinball?
the trials begin!
I wish they were.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
And don't forget to score points in the pinball.
Who is
you have
this?
knocked down barrels, balls,
a new robot, I
ride
believe.
the bridge, open doors, hit specific
I guess
targets.
it is.
Oh, and dodge the house robots too.
Look, simplified.
Much better.
You've had two runners so far.
Spikosaurus.
One first up, 125 points, not bad. But then
Fair
our
enough.
second competitors, Hypnodisc, scored 135 points.
Well,
That's
we
a
can tell it's
good
long.
From
It
Manchester,
is.
It's
Vacuum
weaponless.
engineer, electronic
May have,
engineer,
I think
and an
they
IT
usually
consultant.
have weapons on it. I think they may have taken it off for this. So.
Easily haul a car. And
Fair enough.
Spikosaurus also has a
That guy in the stripes.
writing mechanism.
Praise Spikosaurus. Praise him.
2, 1, activate.
Normal tactic. Hit the barrel. 5
Nippy?
points for each barrel. Not
Yeah,
bad.
nippy.
Good start.
It's pretty quick.
It's at least 20
Actually,
on
that
the
seems
board.
very quick.
Dodge the house robots.
Having a look.
Mind the floor.
Guarding one of the specific
Might be too
targets.
quick for their own good because they're having to be a bit cagey here and they can't get past
back.
Bash.
There's another 25 points. You can see
Oh.
here Spikosaurus trying to get to the target.
Yeah, that's very quick.
Spear is rolling.
Back and no, they
Why did they go
Just
backwards?
briefly, but there, bumps against the multi-ball.
Well, the multi-ball should have went off.
Yeah, I think it should have. This is a bit confused, I think, from Spikosaurus here.
Not really scoring enough points here, Spikosaurus. Tending to dodge
It looks a bit like-
one option.
Yeah,
and then veer
it looks
towards
a bit
another.
like
They
it's
can open
on
that car door, they'll get 25 points, and
ice.
they badly need
Oh,
points.
through the car
Is there
door.
a problem here with the steering control, I wonder?
Finally.
Side or
Yeah, look at
towards
the way it's
bridge?
driving. It's sort of like all
Not
over the
scoring
place,
there.
isn't it?
Matilda guarding that target. This is a little bit iffy from Spikosaurus.
Oh!
Don't seem to know their own minds.
Oh,
No.
not in time.
No, out of time. Oh, how disappointing for them, but it really was a very good run.
That's a shame.
And the
40
judges agree with
points!
me, only 40 points for Spikosaurus.
That
is
Just got
poor.
to drop with 135. But don't forget, 16 robots go in the pinball
Well,
warrior.
we'll never see them again.
Well, they're not going to do anything either, I reckon.
Nah, probably not.
Crack on with
Not,
the
not
wars.
after a shoddy performance like that.
That's an interesting one, Craig. Look, the unseeded robots meet Scar and Ming 2. Bolt from the Blue have a very tough one against the only seeds left in Heat C. Firestorm
Well, there's only
2.
two seats, Jonathan.
Graham and Alex, the Firestorm team.
Now you guys are pretty well equipped with engineering sciences sort of.
I mean, they did build fucking what's it was called? What's their first part?
Groundhog.
Groundhog.
2 separate degrees.
Anyway.
Joint degree. And you're both only 21.
Yep.
But here 21. You've done incredibly well so far.
Damn.
I have heard that your pneumatic flipper has got more flips in it than Chaos 2.
Yes.
I mean, it's got 2 rams.
So if you actually had to go head to head with them,
Yeah, so they don't have to use quite as much pressure, and also because it's front hinged, it's more effective with low pressure.
Possibly.
True.
And you're feeling okay for this wall now?
Reasonable. We've got a dud battery in there, so it's touch and go, but I think we should be alright for this round.
Do you not have a spare?
Well, you're seeded 5th, aren't you?
Yeah.
So do your thing.
Why are we going in with a dub battery?
You're a bit
to just build it in the garage, you know. For that
Built it in the garage.
Just a hobby. Yeah.
Craig Charles, what are you doing?
You've done very well. Let's see what you're made of.
Doesn't stand a chance, this robot. Doesn't stand a chance. It's going to get...
Oh, I like that.
Roboteers, stand
Good old
by.
Craig Charles.
Despite the T-boy in the pits, Firestorm 2 and Bolt from the blue here at this stage.
And Gears will help.
Not often we see Craig in the pit, so that's quite cool actually.
I think it's the only time we see, Craig in the pit.
I think you might be right.
On the attack again.
I like the Batman reference. Jesus Christ, bottom flipper is low to the groove.
Very low, yeah.
1, 2, 4. Firestorm 2.
Firestorm can't get underneath it.
Well, not
it's just grazing off it.
Oh, there was... Okay. Legit, I think Firestorm's only charge is to go at the front.
Yeah.
Oh, that flipper is not...
It's not very good, is it? No, but...
A wedge shape.
Yeah, they didn't even lift Firestorm there.
Triangular wedge shape here. The designs have been brilliant, I think.
Yeah, design Bolt from Blue doesn't look too bad, no, there's Firestorm. I mean, obviously inverted colours, but...
Yeah, I like the lightning design of Bolt.
Oh, it can flip!
Bolt of Blue, it can get! Oh, not bad.
Never mind, I take it back.
I would say it's more a lifter than a flipper, but it still works.
It seems to have run out. that last flip didn't seem a bit confident.
No.
Oh, Alex Mordew.
Not quite. If only it was lightning, it would have had the side
It's
flip.
barely lifting.
Durham, there they are.
Yeah.
Oh god, this guy's been heavily edited.
You can tell, can't you? Oh god.
To robot Hades. Spinning. Intricate
The
controls.
Firestorm's the only one that's really approaching. It's just...
Yeah, but Bolt from Blue is the only one that's actually using its weapon. I think Bolt from Blue is just... It's trying, but Firestorm's just a lot quicker.
It's hardly a military two-step at the moment. Bit of a wallflower at the disco.
I think the crowd are actually booing.
From the blue.
Yeah, I just heard that.
Did you hear that?
Aggression here is from Firestorm.
I was looking for that camera and I was like, oh, come on, lads, do my job.
Control damage and aggression, that's what they'll look for.
Bolt from Blue's actually pushing Firestorm back here.
Look at there, at the traction.
Bolt from Blue's got some really good traction, even if it's not the quickest robot.
So powerfully to hold on.
And again, it's got the better wedge by far.
Almost like a squash match where you try and get to the tee.
Firestorm cannot get underneath it.
Time is ticking down though. Look at that. I think this is going to go to the judges.
What's going to happen because nothing happened.
Pretty much.
Feels a lift.
Cease.
2 lifts.
That's too close for me to call.
Firestorm was kind of...
Judges, difficult job for them.
I'd say all over, but like...
That was more like Torval and Dean than mechanised mayhem. The audience aren't cheering, they're throwing flowers. Anyway, it's come to the judges. But while they make the decision, let's have a look at some of the highlights of that last battle.
Craig calling it out as it is.
Yeah, it was attrition, Craig, more than dramatics. Firestorm 2, you see, backing away, so that's good control. Side by side. Here, Bolt from the blue on the attack.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Bolt from the blue is the only one that actually got an attack in.
That'll count for Bolt from the blue.
2, in fact.
And again, in the
Also, we're always aggressive though. They, always charging. Well, Bolt from Blue was just kind of, looking at it
there
essentially.
Noel Sharkey, Martin Smith, Myra Wilson.
Hey, nervous lads? Yep. Nervous. I feel like a boxing referee here. Although you hardly laid a glove on each other, did you? But we've got a judge's decision, and the winner is It's Firestorm 2!
I'm not sure about that one.
Well, you're a very popular robot, but if it was a boxing competition, it would have been a no contest. You never really got going as far as a fight goes, really, did it? It was more like a dancing competition.
No, did he?
I know he didn't, but he lived to fight another day, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, it just seemed like you were so well matched as robots. Same shape, same kind of...
Same shape, but you...
mechanism. It was just like...
Just because you're wedged.
Really,
Yeah, well, he couldn't, get us.
He couldn't get you?
No.
But never mind.
Yeah.
They got through. You didn't, but you'll be back next year, won't you?
Well, maybe.
Maybe. Well, we'll see. Both
Honest, fair enough.
You can tell they aren't happy.
Well, it was reasonable. I mean, we didn't really get any sort of punches in, as you said.
Oh well, don't worry about for the loop. You make it onto the board game.
Them, there was too low for us.
You do, yes.
Well, you're through to the heat finals, though, so you
happy about that.
Yeah, and there's like hardly any damage to the robot. In fact, no damage to the robot.
It's all superficial.
You could progress a bit further.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Firestorm 2. Thanks very much.
No.
I think the crowd agree with me. I don't think they should have won that.
Alex. Now, do you think that was fair?
I think it was probably fair. I mean, it was very difficult to call that one. I think
they said you won. Of course you would say it's fair.
I think we hit them more times than they hit us. But they did lift us up at one point, but they
fair.
didn't get us over. So I think if they'd gotten us over, they would have won. But I think we hit them more times than they hit us.
And we were talking earlier about your lifting arm here. Which
Hey, this was the only time, if Firestorm still had that stupid spike at the back, they probably would have helped.
You probably would have, yeah.
No, we weren't under them far
But
enough,
nope,
so
they got
there's
rid
no
of
point
it.
lifting up.
I see. Well, hopefully we'll see more of that later
I mean,
on. You're
it
through.
was useless.
Now,
It
you've done
was.
well, because you started on Lego, didn't you? On technical Lego from a very early age.
Yes.
And that's where his mechanic
Technical
skills
Lego.
come
I
from.
like it.
And you're proud of yourself, boys.
Yeah, reasonable. Yeah, I mean we did well in the last wars, and
I mean, Groundhog was still pretty cool. I mean,
see what it goes.
I did, yeah. I like Groundhog's design.
Just beating this flat. Yeah, beat the wedge flat.
So you can get under them.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, we'll look forward to seeing that then, seeing some flip action.
Thank you. Okay, thanks very much.
The audience booed that decision vehemently.
So they should. Yeah, we were cheated.
You weren't beaten, were you?
No, we weren't beaten.
Firestorm was right there.
Why do you think it went with them?
Just cut off.
Fucking come on.
Fucking come on.
What's happening?
Firestorm 2 through. Now look at this. Scar should have been fighting Ming 2, but they're out, and the morgue have been reinstated. Let's go to the pits to find out why.
Right.
We lost both motor drives. The gearboxes are blown, so we've got no chance of getting another one. So
And this is what I was going to say earlier. Do you think Scar were having problems in that very first fight? And that's why they didn't look very good?
Because we've got friendly with them and
it's hard to say.
Yeah, maybe they should have been a lot better than we saw, but we'll never know.
I like we had a couple of drinks with them, and then we'll sing song.
Perhaps one evening,
and obviously we're coming up to Leamington Spa for our holidays.
I do love the War Boys, I really do. I'm glad they got the second chance as well. To be fair.
Yeah.
So you're ready for the next round?
Yep.
But tell me the real reason that you're here.
Oh.
Well,
I've heard rumours.
Yeah. Well, we were here at the last wars, and we were up against Mortis, and we didn't really have a good crack at it. And we didn't do very well. Cut a long story short, we lost, and Arthur said to us, "Look, don't mean to, be rude, guys, but I don't know why they put people like you up against guys like us." And I thought, right, that's it. I'm going to come back and I'm going to show who's the best here. So we want to get through to Mortis.
I mean, if Mortis did actually say that, that's like the only bad boy thing they've ever done.
Yeah.
But, and even then, it's just you're chatting shit, which is fine.
Yeah, that is proper chatting shit.
Which is fine. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, that's the grudge match I want to see. Ming versus Mortis. Bring it on.
So what was your technical problem?
We had a bench shaft and our tool down there, but this is off Scar. This is the gearbox that
that is
on their robot, which is why we're in. So.
What the hell happened there?
We just had a problem with the bench shaft.
This is old.
They even helped your robot out.
Yes, they did.
Oh, so I helped them out. Put them up for the sportsmanship award.
Well done.
They usually get put up for it, don't they?
Yeah, more back from
No,
the dead.
Scar, I mean.
And I happen to know that you used to manage a women's rugby team.
That's right, the Welsh women's rugby team back in 1994, I think it was.
Nothing is as scary as that, is it?
No, you're right there.
She's not wrong. Welsh women are fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Alright, what the fuck is it, Karen? think that was all you need to know about that.
Roboteers, stand by.
Anyway.
Ming 2 has to start as the favourites here against the reinstated Morg.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Activate.
I'm not too sure if the bent shaft is a minor problem for the Morg.
Speak for yourself,
They take on Ming 2.
Yes.
It was because they've driven straight in the attack there. They have the
Nothing's happened really.
Spikes
Not really.
at the front. The Morg, egg-shaped, low center of gravity.
I guess.
Yeah, sort of.
Against Ming 2.
Egg colour when scrambled.
Yep. Spikes.
Oh.
And that
Hey! The rollover shell works.
Roly-poly-poly.
Take note, Ivanhoe.
That's how you make a rollover design effective.
I hope we can. Ivanhoe's not here.
Would be the ball bearer of the
definitely
Morg.
not.
Another battling robot
Anyway,
war.
Ming.
See there, the
Ooh,
Morg stabbed them.
Yes, that's a real power battle there.
Proper stabbed them in that polygon.
Stab as well. And dragging them into Matilda.
The CPZ,
I'm gonna have to let go. Oh, I bet ripped the panel off.
The house robots can do
No, I
that.
think so.
Oh, the Morg,
No.
very,
Oh, yeah, you were.
torched.
It looked like it had.
Pit starts to descend.
Pokemon shirts.
In the pit,
Nice.
that's right.
They look good as well.
The Morg here.
Yeah.
Are they immobilized?
Pokemon hat as well. He's Pokemoned out.
The Morg
What's
boys
a
are
lad?
taken away from robot wars in a hearse.
In a hearse.
They're okay, but only just.
It's pretty even if nothing is happening.
Ming 2, I think.
Yeah,
On
it's
top.
close.
Edging in sideways.
I mean, in the sense that, well, wars happened in the last fight.
From Swansea.
Has Ming died? Ming's
Yes,
died,
they
hasn't it? Motherfucker.
Oh my god.
So much for Mortis.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Look at the power of the shot.
Ooh, and again.
Absolutely lethal.
The
flipper
flipper's
still
still
works.
yeah, so the drive's gone.
The flipper's moving, but there's no
What actually
Don't
happened
think
then?
and shunt
Huh?
bridges towards the
Did
red
the motors
box.
burn out? I didn't see any
There's
smoke.
very little life in there. That
Yeah, it drive's gone.
Yeah.
You can tell how it just moved there.
Yeah, it's rolling, but
It's done the damage.
Yeah.
And Ming 2 in the
yeah, they're happy.
They're popping off. He looks a bit upset.
Just a bit.
Well, he's stunned anyway.
No doubt about it. Ming 2 goes out.
I don't think the Morg's attack actually, did it, because out front
No.
it's literally just an empty way.
I just don't understand what actually did do it. That's the only thing.
How are you doing, young chaps? You
Oh,
must be
handshakes
you were doing
again.
so well for so long, and then you just seem to run out of steam at the end there.
You must have just stopped something.
Yeah, you seem to have like, burn out a motor or something, didn't you?
It's right, they're not crying out.
It just the drive just stopped completely, and I couldn't get it. The tools, the weapons were going, but nothing else was working. So
You must have thought you'd had it at that stage where you flipped them onto
In your
the back.
opinion, do you think Ming would have won this match?
It's bit of a.
What if he hadn't calmed down?
Self-writing
Yeah.
Yeah, we were giving it a good go.
I don't know. It would have been
Unfortunately,
close.
not
Morg was definitely doing more damage.
Never mind, commiserations, lads.
I think Ming was the more
You can
aggressive.
go further.
Probably better
absolutely.
controlled as
And
well.
we're so excited
We
to
come
be
down
here.
to style
And
points.
Morrison Comprehensive School down
I don't know
there
how you
as
could
well.
do
We're
that.
just so happy to be here. Anything
That was a
we
bit
can
odd
do
one, but self-writing has a part of it, so...
Yeah, so I think Morg were pretty stylish with their rollover self-right. I think Morg might have still won that.
Well, we lent them a screwdriver.
Would have been
last
close,
time.
though.
They're hoping now.
Lent a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for more.
Also, they did drive into Matilda with dead metal, so that's kind of bad control. Yeah, who knows? Give it a try.
Did you lose power?
Yeah, we lost power. I don't quite know what happened.
Probably a reserve.
The controller just stopped.
Yeah.
It must have been a safety mechanism cut in that I hadn't removed. So it just stopped. Don't know why. Just stopped.
Can happen to the best of you.
Yeah, unfortunately it does. I mean, but perhaps I should have done some more practicing beforehand to find out.
Well, it's always a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you won't go through now to fight Mortis, which we're
No,
all
I know.
excited about.
Yeah, a bit of a shame, really. A bit of a shame, because we'd like to have had a chance to, in the next war, to get Mortis, but, I mean, this war to get Mortis, but
Yeah.
that's obviously the way it
And
goes.
do you have a message for them for the continuation of the wars?
Well, yeah, I guess I got a message. If I can muster enough energy for the next war, then we'll be back, Mortis, so watch out.
This man
Yeah, but
built
will Mortis be
helicopters,
back?
So he
That's
knows
the
what
question.
he's doing, all right? Now,
What are you repairing here? I know you've got hospital bed lifters in here.
Yes.
Which
What?
Be stolen from some old lady.
Yes, we are.
So we're nicking wheelchairs and a machine.
Dorian took the flowers. Hugh kept the talking, and I took the thing off the bed. So.
Sorry, old lady. You are joking, aren't you?
If you're watching, we're doing well, old lady. So
That old lady was my gran. Okay. You were through, of course, to face.
Oh, that's the best bit of the episode for me.
The Heat C final. Should be some day.
Just like Bernard Manning's deodorant, our competing robots have some serious work to do in the pits.
Sumo.
So in the meantime, let's have
So,
some fun.
Lightshock, you know how this is technically, not only this kind of format is kind of a rip-off of Mr. Psycho.
Yeah.
And we still, you know, a few jokes here and there from it. Do you mind if I nick an entire section from Mr. Psycho?
Of course, by all means.
Oh, well, thank you.
13.31 seconds.
From Nutley in East.
The fuck is this thing? Holy shit!
Correct.
Cutting discs, slow around the
Also, what did Deirdre help it?
I'm not too
No
sure
idea.
It's strong enough to stay in with Shunt.
The legend that is Scorpion.
Yes. This robot becomes a lot more interesting later on, let's put it that way.
And somehow gets spinners banned from line events.
Over 76 This is a steady start.
Steady, and Shunt is kind of giving it easy.
There's your answer.
Yeah, Shunt was definitely going easy on Scorpion there.
Well,
teetering.
at least we don't see something as derpy as this again. Oh, fucking hell!
More newcomers. A bit sluggish, just 5 mile an hour.
Bro, the structure bubble. Right shot.
Yes.
Remind me again. What is the structure bubble made out of?
Carbon fibre.
The Union Jack Bowler hat.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Isn't that expensive?
Yes, very expensive.
Why did they come in?
The big bubble. Destroy the bubble.
It's very strong, but I don't think it's quite going to work for Robot Wars.
Shunt can't get any leverage there. Now it can. Opening up for a broadside from Shunt.
They just drive themselves off. Again, Shunt was going easy on them.
Brilliant.
And they just drove themselves off.
Tires.
Yeah.
One eye shut, one eye
At least they went broadside to Shunt.
Yeah.
But then drove off. And the Shunt's a couple seconds.
Fucking hell. And
Scorpion's
bird. Oh, you can tell Shunt was kind of on his day off that day.
There'll be more good pushing next time, but right now it's back to the wars.
I think he was like, really?
Really? Have I really got to fight these things? Oh, fine.
5 seeds against the more. They really
get
are
off.
proving great entertainment down there in the pit area. The boys from Swansea.
Oh God! Why,
It's not the last time we heard them.
That was a special one for the ladies back home who are apparently missing their men. They're on holiday, and you're here for Robot Wars.
Yes, quite.
By the skin of your teeth.
By the skin of our teeth, yes. I mean, we were on a dog's chance last time, now we're on a blind dog's chance this time. Hopefully we'll be a blind dog's chance with one eye next time. So we're up against Firestorm
So if they make it to the grand final, would it be like a dog with no legs?
A dog put in a bun.
Hour and a half, so.
Oh no!
In Korea.
Mind you, we sharpened up our offensive.
No, it's not that you want to. You want to know about Korean meatballs.
Ah, yes.
They really are the dog's bollocks.
We don't win this one.
Oh, lovely.
It's quite rare in Robot Wars to have you compete head-to-head again with the same team.
What are you talking about?
I mean, we wouldn't
From the
have
same
been
heat,
with
she
them
means, I
unless,
reckon.
The other team in the first round had gone out.
Yeah,
So-
Chaos 2 and Atomic did it.
Strange.
But luckily you were on top
True.
then, so you must be a bit more confident than
Yeah,
that.
also, just 2 heats ago.
So I think we can do it
Technically,
again.
this is
Have you
2
made any
robots that
changes
shouldn't
to
be
the robot?
here.
Yes, we have.
Correct.
We've put our bigger batteries back in that we had originally when it came in overweight, and we've taken out our little jumping cylinder.
Oh yeah, that reminds me,
which doesn't
because
really affect
the
robot
weight limit was
performance
80
much
kilos with
because
some, you know, limitations.
Right, So you've scrapped
Some
that one for
some
more
competitors
power.
actually remove the batteries when wind them in.
Lucky team.
Oh, yeah, they certainly are. I mean,
Yeah, so after they got back from weighing, put the batteries back in.
Oh, don't say that now.
Cheeky.
Don't tempt fate.
Thinking Davis definitely did that once or twice.
Yeah, well, sounds about right.
From Durham, seed number 5, Firestorm.
Cost £2,000 to build Firestorm.
You could have 8 Chaos 2s for that.
Alex Mordew.
I would rather have Firestorm. That's just me.
More.
Fair enough.
My granny's hospital bed in that machine. Our Cooper Q White Doreen Corden.
I'm sure it's been put in good use, John.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Place in the series semi-finals. Firestorm 2 don't get through to this stage.
Firestorm finished it in one split last time.
More through to this stage are being reinstated. And the more
it's a missplit, but it's fine.
Firestorm. More power in Firestorm for this heat final. Rolling more.
Oh, no.
Not quite.
I wonder if a viable tactic would be to get them all up against the arena sidewall and roll it there so that it can't actually turn over and right itself. Wait to see if the Firestorm uses that.
Yep.
The more just
not much happening, sadly.
Not at the moment, no.
So that
bit ponderous.
Come on. Oh, here's a chance.
The shape
Didn't
of
take
Firestorm 2.
What on now?
Firestorm 2, that's
No,
not quite.
They keep turning when they flew it.
Hey!
That was a
Roly-poly.
And the Morg literally flew through the air.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
And into the CPZ.
Hi, Matilda.
And that means, of course, the House Robots can attack. Matilda down there in that area.
Oh,
you wouldn't want to tangle with Matilda.
and again.
Otherwise you will end up in the Morg.
Hey.
Nice.
Mind you, this Morg has the power to bring you back from the dead. You know, spooky.
Is it? I thought a morgue was where they place bodies, wasn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Intricate controls. Mark Cooper there, the technician, guiding the Morgue around.
Well, Firestorm is definitely on top.
Yes, but they can't finish Morgue off.
They just need to time the flip.
Will have noted that. When it comes to their decision, if it comes to their decision.
Hopefully not, because it's kind of boring.
Morgue nudges Firestorm.
Morse.
And that arena wall has
trying to come back, anyway.
It has blades. It has the odd lick of flame. You want to be further
Down comes
out.
the pit.
Oh, look, the pit starts to descend, and they're dangerously close now. The Morgue.
Oh!
Driven in. When the Morgue went on, they think they've won it, the Morgue. The Firestorm drove themselves.
Bit late on the pyrotechnics.
They think they're beaten.
Just a bit.
What an upset this could be.
I mean, Morgue's wheels are in the pit.
Well, one is.
I think all of them are.
There's a bit of controversy here. The Morgue think they've won, but the judges want to make a decision. So we're going to
Imagine being the Morgue in that and being like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, certainly Firestorm 2, the more aggressive early
Or like,
on.
oh, really?
The Morgue tumbling across the arena floor there. Firestorm on the attack once more, but it was... Who was immobilised first here? I think the Morgue just wedged themselves on, first of all.
Yeah.
Let's have another look. They wedged there.
I'd say all the wheels were definitely over.
Well, it's going to be very, very, very controversial.
The shape of the Morgue helped it out there, didn't it?
Okay, chaps, now.
Reckon if Morgue drove away afterwards, they would have.
A decision, aren't we? Well,
Yeah, but they couldn't.
What the judges have said was the pit was activated, and Morgue went into it first. And though it wasn't immobilised for 30 seconds, they say Firestorm was winning on points up to that point anyway. So they've given it to Firestorm.
Definitely a controversial decision.
You guys must be absolutely gutted.
Well, looking down there, Craig, there's one in the pit and there's one out of the pit, but
we always get a bit of controversy on Robot.
He's not wrong, technically.
I don't make the decision, so you don't chin me. You're almost in tears.
Hey, we know where you live. To find you, man. Pits or no pits.
You were convinced you won. That reaction was great television, but the judges have made a decision.
Like Mark says, Cooper, outstanding driver.
Yeah.
There's one in the pit, there's one out of the pit.
They said you were immobilised and you were kind of in the pit. That was their decision. Never mind. Take it up with the judges. You better find out where they live as well. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for the Morgue Posse.
Either way, that's still two very controversial decisions for Firestorm. This has not exactly been a blaze of glory for them.
Yeah.
Why do I like Firestorm again?
You thought they were in the pit before you.
And both of us were immobilised at the end, and I think we'd been sort of rolling them over a few times, so I thought we'd won up to that point, and then when both went in the pit, weren't really sure.
Good for you that the judges.
I do agree with Alex Morgan, and they're both in the pit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Firestorm
Yeah, but I can see Morgs complaining not actually properly in there. You know, if, as you say, if they could have driven away, it would have been a lot clearer. But
bye-bye.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's kind of like the case with who was it in Razorblade, where Killot got them out and they continued to fight.
Yeah.
But not as like not that similar. I don't know.
Well, as I said,
this episode was kind of meh. Let's be honest.
I don't think it was as bad as I think we maybe were fearing it was going to be.
I mean, it was okay. It was
it was
boring.
fine. Yeah, it was just Bolt of the Blue, Firestorm was really dull.
Speaking of Bolt from the Blue.
Yes.
Are you familiar with the Bolt from the Blue cake?
I am. Yes, they made a cake and they're still salty these many years later or something like that.
Still bitter. Yes.
Yes.
It's a good looking cake, I'll that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I feel like this was definitely a heat of missed opportunity. We know Scar probably wasn't working properly. We know Deer Tool wasn't 100% either. The pinball, Spikosaurus disappointed.
I'll be honest, I thought a different robot. I thought it was going to be Spawner Scutter. That's why I was like, okay, this is the one good thing about this heat.
Nope. I think the best thing about the heat, to be honest, were the Morgue boys being absolutely hilarious, to be brutally honest.
What was also the Magnum 44 comment?
Ah, yes. Please welcome the man who thought the Magnum 44 was the world's most powerful ice cream.
A Magnum 44.
Yes. Well, we got the episode out of the way, so at least we don't have to go back to it now. We've got it done. We can just move on to Heat D, which is probably going to be the last one of the afternoon, because we'll probably do four session.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so we've got one more to do. So let's hit that OK button. And we'll get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, play.
Becky, you're racing tonight?
No, I'm not. I'm racing tomorrow. But I do have dinner in probably about after this episode, probably. So.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Hey, and there's your chicken. Oh, did you show front safety link? Did you see that?
Who was that? What, a
Shunt
Razor?
safety link. No, a Shunt.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Sticking out on the scoop.
I didn't see that, no.
I think it was the safety link. It looked like the wire for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man who thought a kamikaze was a Japanese toilet, Craig Charles.
That door. What is the lead? Put it to the
What
pits.
is it about fighting? I go jogging to keep fighting fit, although mostly I end up fighting for air. And like the Beastie Boys, I fight for my right to party. But these days, I'm mostly fighting to stay awake. And some say I've got a fighting chance of becoming the next Mr. Universe. Okay, so now I'm fighting reality. But when it comes to real fighting, you can't beat the 6 robotic thugs waiting to fight it out for a place in our series semi-finals.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, it depends who it is.
Steg 2, Crusader 2, Kronos, Mortis are back, Iron Ore, and Mazakari.
Let's have a look at them, Jules.
In the pits, things are looking
Oh, look at the flag. It's beautiful.
Yes. Proper Templar.
Run, yeah, I think so. This machine can't be flipped. It works both ways, so that's
Yeah, 6-wheel drive as well. Looks good.
In the George Cross. Can this lay Steg?
Yeah, hello.
The best Steg by far.
Good luck to these guys. They went out to
Not even close.
And
Kronos.
Yeah.
Hello, boys.
Yeah.
This is the Zeus team.
It is. I actually quite like Kronos. I think it looks good.
I like the design of it.
Yeah.
Even if it's made out of washing machines.
5 minutes ago, there
Yes.
got some parts missing off of main washer extractor at work, and I didn't understand why it wasn't working. Now I know.
What have you got to say for yourself?
Desperate means I was working late at night, and obviously none of the shops were open. I mean, what do you do? I mean, it's a
I mean, probably not steal from your job.
No, I'll put
Yeah.
them back. I mean, I can replace them. It's,
Well, if they're in working order.
Naughty boy.
desperate means.
They better be.
Good luck, guys. Let's hope they're in working order.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, they better be.
Now remember, Circular Lot, they don't like it up 'em. Let
What?
the wars begin!
I have no clue.
Okay. What? I don't know what Craig's on, but you know, whatever.
Kronos.
Kronos. Lifter capable of lifting a bus. Sure.
Where's the lifter?
At the back.
Oh.
It's kind of like, you know how Beast in the future has like the like an Access also a flipper. It's like that.
Oh yeah.
Julian Raffle at the controls and into the pit.
Which fair enough. Which probably means the Crusher isn't going to be that strong if it is a lifter.
Kronos, and this is the team captain Julian. Hi, this is a different machine. He's a pneumatic
I mean,
crusher and
it's
flipper.
like 20 times
a
better.
pneumatic crusher.
Yeah.
Pneumatics and crushers. No, you have to have a hydraulic crusher. Oh, it's not going to have any pressure to it. It's just going to. It's going to be basically a weak axe.
Ooh, I like the lights.
Pneumatic lifting arm can lift the robot's own 78.9 kilo weight. 2 spikes are also attached.
Crusader, the second robot from a side event to make an appearance.
Correct.
And in the pinball
Here they are.
in the last war,
They did well in pinball, didn't they?
with a barrel full of laughs. Steady, but
I think they were third or something.
had a love affair with those barrels. And that was about it. And Crusader.
Should have been in the main competition.
I definitely like the paint job on this one better.
Oh, St. George's flag.
Yes, makes you proud.
The drives are given by a dual redundant chain drive, so if one chain snaps, another one takes over.
Ah.
Ram.
Funny how people are doing that. Yeah, people are doing that with spinners nowadays. Them Hydro drives. Oh, Jesus, it's too bright.
Far too bright. Oh, that's shining in the eyes. Aerospace aluminium.
Bollocks. It's took the little lifter at the back and made it kind of a bigger thing, which is odd.
Yeah.
Now look here,
they did it with obviously the first egg, so I guess they wanted to keep the same sort of design.
I guess, but like, I don't know. It was more of a rammer before.
Yeah.
Not that I'm complaining, but Stake 2 is amazing.
Oh yeah, Stake 2 is great.
Also, demolished by hitting the disc. You took damage, but you weren't that bad.
No.
New, more powerful lifting tail, running at about 1,000 psi. She's faster, she's bigger, she's better, and hopefully she's going to go all the way.
You shall see.
There's the Kronos team, Julian and Mark Raffle.
Wait, I just realised, why is Panic Attack higher seed than Steg?
Steg 2.
Why is Behemoth a higher seed than Steg?
Crusader 2, Richard Jessup, Reg Clayton and Chris Williams.
2,
True.
1.
There's a lot of things we'll never know about.
Whoa!
Strong at least.
That flipper's got some power.
Hey!
Good drive by Crusader though.
Exit.
Yeah, Crusader.
Pretty. God, that's not a bad lift.
Not bad at all. Oh, good flip though.
Technically, Steg's losing at this moment.
Yeah, Kronos is just kind of sitting there doing nothing, but Steg is a bit all over the place. There we go. Oh, nice flip though.
Do a barrel roll.
We've seen Razor go out of the competition. Look at this power though by Steg 2. Kronos flip, rolling,
great power. I don't know. I do like Steg. I just don't think the design quite works. Even if I do rate the fact that they've stuck with the same sort of thing they did.
Oh, he's on fire right now.
He is.
And
Yeah,
Crusader's kind of bullying him almost.
Yeah.
top of the robot is flickering.
See the lift on Kronos?
Again, that's a danger. Crusader 2 doing all the work here.
Yeah, I see it.
Very impressive.
I think they should stick with the lifter, to be honest.
Steg 2.
I'm underneath the lifter as well. That's kind of odd.
Steer away from that. Crusader, 5mm ground clearance, 6 wheels, aluminium wheels, polycarbonate shell doing well. Now Kronos in the CPZ again.
Good sword, so
in the claws of death.
how well is it actually doing?
It's a worthy technique and tactic to drive your opponent in there. And I think now that Kronos can be attacked by all the house robots.
Yeah, Crusader looks fucking bad.
Driving on in there. That's Bash. But Dead Metal.
Oh,
they've really bullied Kronos here a bit, haven't they?
Causing damage there as well.
A bit.
I don't think Kronos was actually counted out. Oh god, yeah, they really don't.
This is Kill-A-Lot.
Oh god, he's got right in the internals there.
Jesus Christ!
Sergeant Bash 17.
Imagine if Kronos was still, you know, moving.
Yeah, I feel that I think Kronos might have a right to be a bit aggrieved here.
Kronos, time has run out on Kronos in the heat, and they can go.
Yeah, well, Kronos was still moving. Why were they bullied to that extent?
I have no clue.
Control and out of the competition.
What happened? Your ambition was to be a seated robot.
We got a slight technical hitch, and that is there's a big hole in the top of the robot.
Which is a slight
just a bit.
Is it not?
Early on, I lost control of the speed controller, and I just couldn't control it. I lost all the interface between that, the radio gear and the machine, and it just wouldn't do as it was supposed to do. And
it was still moving though.
You know, it's paid the price for it, I'm afraid.
It is a shame.
It's good because it's given me enough incentive now to take the good bits off of it and build something a bit more manly.
Did they ever come back?
Nope.
That's down the side a bit. That thing's
That's a shame.
Gone.
There's definitely potential in Kronos, just not quite realised it.
Also, the washing machine part got broke.
Typical.
How are they going to wash
fucking Kill-A-Lot.
No Crusader and 2, Steg 2 through. Next up, the seeded Mortis.
Mazakari, and Iron Ore.
For the melee, we have an
What the fuck?
lineup.
We're gonna ignore that sticker.
What did it say?
No,
it was a very sexy lady. Hey, this spinner is big.
Very big, but very flimsy looking.
It reminds me of the Swarm.
Or
Swarm,
Iron
Ore.
Oh god, Iron Ore.
When they tested this robot for the qualifiers, right was going left and left was going right. So
yeah, they also fought. Who did they fought?
Was infamous Mortis team that hasn't been said a million times before. What an astonishing robot! Now, is your axe working?
Black and silver. Oh, for God's sake!
I wanted to change the mechanism, so we did some work on it, and when we changed our mind, so we put the old one back in.
So you don't know?
We haven't run it up yet.
I think that's too confident.
Well, it's
is
worked
it?
for, what, 30 hours up until the competition, but it's often worked right up until the competition.
Well, it's confident.
And then it stops. Well, I wouldn't say I don't know if confidence is the right word.
That's arrogance.
Apathy. I think apathy makes place.
40 grand's worth of robot. It's a beauty.
40 grand. Jesus.
Yeah.
Through Robot Wars history, Mortis. Is this their year?
I highly doubt it. Even if I do like Mortis.
It never is.
Nope.
Is the hugely powerful axe capable of cleaving any obstacle in its way? The lifting arm can hoist 100 kilos, and the whole machine's made of aerospace-grade materials, a zero turning circle.
Yeah, because it's on tank tracks. Of course it's going to be a zero turn circle.
Always have plenty of promise, Mortis. They made Ming sing and squeal in agony. They promised more than they've delivered in the end. Steering problems. And their grave digger sent them to the doom.
Bye.
Bye.
This is Team Mortis back for War 4. This is Arthur Chilcott. This is Paul Ford, and new Token Blonde.
What?
Mortis.
Oh yeah, he wasn't with them last season, was he?
Last year. We've reworked it, made it more reliable. Major difference is that we've coated the outside of the armor this time in silicon carbide.
I do like the look.
Which is second and hardest only to diamond and
I think this is one of the better looking Mortises.
Yeah, that's very nice. It probably is my favourite looking Mortis.
Yeah.
Well, I do like the design of Series 1. I don't like the size of it for where the tracks are. Mazakari.
Thick aluminium body shell give Mazza a solid look. The weapons are cutting Mazza. Very high ground clearance means this is weak defensively.
God damn it.
Mazakari may commit kamikaze.
Oh god, Craig thought that was a Japanese toilet. He's gonna shit on it. No!
No, that was a kamikaze.
Oh, my bad.
Disc with very large blades on. We have 3mm aluminium check plating.
It doesn't look awful. It's actually quite. It's actually quite. How much should I say?
The little wheel on top.
It's designed. It reminds me of Tombstone from Modern BattleBots.
Yeah,
Chevy in the back with a big fuck off disc at the front.
It really depends on how strong that disc is, but I still think it looks flimsy.
Yeah, I'd say my finger is stronger.
Especially, have you noticed the fact that they've had to cut bits out of the disc, so it's lost a lot of its mass from inside.
Yeah.
If they were going to cut weight, they shouldn't have cut weight out of the disc.
Yeah. You know, iron ore.
Iron ore. The first instalment of what would be many. And to say it was a rough start, I think would be an understatement.
It's a track vehicle.
If it helps, in the future, they enter Japan with the 7th variation, paint it red, put some black dots on it, and call it Detour.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd they do?
I'm not sure. Hold on, let's see. Oh, they're a runner-up.
Really? Oh, fair play.
Yeah. Well, I've just seen Iron Ore 8, and I am loving it.
Really?
It looks great. It's quick. The spinner Mazakari.
Yeah, it's got some speed. It's got some speed to it, which it definitely needs to have.
And both axe looks pathetic.
Yeah, that axe is rubbish. Is Iron Ore even moving?
Don't know.
I don't think they are.
No.
Just. It moved like an inch.
Going left and right. Also, I just realised the cast as a Mazakari makes it super adorable. Look at it, it's under the disc! Iron Ore is not moving.
Well, it is
no, it moved there. It moved there, never mind.
It's very occasional movement.
I find that was actually an okay hit.
Yeah, not bad.
Please do we have the replay for that.
Yeah, we're getting. I think we're getting a lot of replays for a reason here.
Oh god. That was an okay hit. That was fine. I know that was fine.
Mazakari's disc seems to have stopped already, by the way.
Well, that's with Mortis, he's just bullying it.
That's true. It's very true. Tell that to Ian Lewis.
Iron Ore's there. And isn't moving now.
Yeah, now it's definitely dead, but I don't know if Mazakari's alive either.
Well, that's because Mortis is stuck. The flipper's gone through it.
He's just carrying it around. Ooh. I think Mortis is literally stuck. Mortis can't get it
in there. Killot is fingering Iron Ore.
Yep.
You spin my head right round,
like a record, baby, right round.
Look, Mazakari is still technically moving.
Yeah, the wheels are still moving. Iron Ore is not.
Oh, not Mazakari, because look, it's still stuck in Mortis.
Yeah. We know Mortis is going through.
Well, I wouldn't want to call that one, so it's over to the judges.
I mean, it's pretty easy to call it, Craig, I'll be honest. But if I can figure out, I'm pretty sure you can.
Well, wait and see, I guess.
So, style control damage and aggression, that's what they're marking. Mazakari certainly taking damage throughout the contest.
And there we got stuck.
More than Iron Ore. Iron Ore was the more aggressive. I think
the hell!
Endangered.
He swung his axe once.
And again, that's a bash.
Maybe like 3 times, but still.
Well, the decision is unanimous. Mazakari is eliminated.
Boo. Wrong decision. Iron Ore should have gone.
The glum faces of Mazakari.
We did badly.
Does anyone want to speak to me?
Yeah. No.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, the disc was spinning far too slowly. Because Mortis was picking on us because we were probably the best.
That's the way to think about it.
They didn't know Shunt
I mean, he's not wrong to be fair. Mortis just would not fucking leave him alone.
And they didn't stop the fight, you know, like they should. Kind of a shame they never came back, because I want to see what they would have done.
Yeah, Mazakari, maybe with the weight limit, they could have had a better disc.
Yeah. Joining Kronos eliminated.
Never mind.
Crusader 2 and Steg 2 all through.
Steg 2 versus Ainor, Mortis versus Crusader.
Mortis will fight Crusader 2.
3 very good robots and 1 that did not even work.
For the next round, let's have some fun. Now, pinball's normally all about keeping your eye on the ball.
Apparently there's an error with Mazakari's stat thing.
Really?
Yeah, apparently it was just Mortis's, but just with Mazakari's name on the top.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. It says axe and lifting arm.
Fuck's sake.
Plenty of ways to score points, and you'll need to.
Stinger!
Stinger!
5 leads the way in the Pinball Warrior Tournament. 101, 125 points. Spikosaurus dangerously low with 40
This is going to be bad, isn't it?
16 robots competing.
Probably.
From Lincoln, seed number 30.
Where's the pizza cutter? And what are those shirts?
But they're back with a speedy machine up to 18 miles an hour, custom-made wheels fashioned from motorbikes, and they have an axe if necessary.
No idea what the shirts are, but I mean, you know, I wear some interesting shirts, so
fair enough. Are they as garish as those ones?
Some of them. What on earth is Swinger doing?
Being a thwackbot and not knowing where to swing. Oh, this is going to be poor, you can just tell.
Yeah, this ain't good. This ain't... Oh, God.
Stinger just a bot. Oh, the Dead Metal, what are you doing?
Well, Dead Metal's the one doing the roaming, I think, in this one. Oh, nice. Yeah, Kilolot's guarding the 75. Oh, that's fair.
Heads up would have been good.
Yeah.
I think it should always be just Kilolot, because Dead Metal is more maneuverable than Kilolot, because, you know, the tracks.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if I can say one thing about Stinger's run, it wiped out the left side of the board.
Yeah, but that's about it, all it did.
They did better than Spikosaurus.
Not much better.
Yeah, legit a target better.
Yeah.
An otherwise drab performance. Yes, the multi-ball released. They seemed unsteady over decision making. Which way to go on the
I think it's because Stinger's just impossible to control in that sort of way.
The judges go 75 points for Stinger. Not enough.
Hang on, Lightshock, give me a sec. Keep watching.
I'm watching, no one.
Let's do something, mate. Nice one. Done much.
So the seeded robots remaining. Mortis against Crusader 2 and Steg 2 seeded 7th against
Alright then. Well, this should be pretty easy
Gilbert
for Steg,
and
but
Robert
we'll wait and see.
Somerset. Have you had any technical problems?
Apologies for the enemies might on Discord.
Well, Kilolot scraped us a bit, but nothing too serious.
That's fine.
As bad as the first bit
Do you want
was
to
the pressure regulator fail. That was a bit worrying.
What does that mean for you if your pressure regulator fails?
I don't know how it connects. So it would have been without a weapon without that.
Key.
Oh, absolutely.
So if there's no pressure, there's no force in the axe.
That's right, yeah.
But that's sorted.
That's sorted.
And you're confident you're going to get through this round?
Yep, all ready to go.
Because I know it's your ambition to win
Robot
Wars.
Well,
isn't
it would be
Odyssey.
nice, but maybe not this year.
Yeah, somewhat.
Maybe wait for next year. But,
Come on, guys.
You haven't paused it, have you, Lightshock?
No, I haven't paused it.
Team, fantastic.
Alright.
My home county, Steg 2.
Nice one.
You took quite a lot of
They're
beatings
just talking
from
Steg 2 now,
in
yeah?
the last battle. Have
Yes,
you
it's
had
all
to
with
make
the
many
Steg.
changes?
Yes, we've had to.
They just talked to Ainor, and at least Robert Grimm was very honest and saying, yeah, we're probably not going to win this year, but maybe another time.
So it's not going to hold you back.
I hope not, no.
I don't know.
Look at all your
Roboteers, stand by.
Here we go.
Will they be iron all washed up?
Ready
From Somerset.
to
And some, the Grimms. Steg 2.
Ooh.
Rob Heisman, Dan King, Peter Rowe in there.
Who's been there? Kids in there.
Yeah, obviously a lot of playing Odyssey. My dad had it, but now it's the Nintendo.
Steady start. That's the
But
slowest
he
we've
has
had in
Mario
Robot Wars.
Kart, Odyssey, and Zelda.
Nice one.
Have you got Zelda?
I know. Whoa! At least it can self-right. It can self-right. Excuse me. Sorry.
Good stuff, right? And again.
Mm-hmm.
In goes Steg 2 again. Iron Ore flipping itself out.
JP, there's no earthquake.
And they jump again. Terrific stuff.
And again. Oh no! Hold down.
Is there an earthquake?
Is there an earthquake? No, there is no earthquake.
You just need to stream it.
Yes.
Move for either of these robots as they try and get through.
Oh, axe misses.
Series semi-final, don't forget. That's the aim here in this heat.
Bits coming down.
That's always a worry. They know the pit is there.
Yeah.
We found out it's still working this time. You can save that.
A little bit.
Stuff though. They may be leaping around a little bit, but
What they're doing earlier.
Yeah, more than we're doing. Yeah, you're right about that. Oh, self-rights again. I mean, fair play. The self-righting they've got nailed.
number 7 seeding in the competition.
Because that's a very good self-righting mechanism. But
See, they're the tracks of Iron Ore.
that's about all it can do.
That's a comparative
Yeah.
rarity these days.
And probably it landing like that is just messing up the track.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Can't get the axe to work. Had the problems early on. Now the axe comes down a little bit too late.
Oh, now that's an axe. Hey, there goes Matilda.
That's a flip. That's a flip.
Yes, it is.
What was that?
Killalot just chopped off Killalot's Iron Ore's axe.
Have a look at this. Children don't have nightmares.
Well.
What you're going to see is Matilda's underbelly, please. But Killalot exacts revenge and Iron
Ow.
Ore's weapon goes snapped off like some
We need to go to the judges. It's pretty obvious who won.
flower power. Iron Ore turns Robot War hippie.
I think they know.
And the Grimm brothers.
I mean, good style technically, but that's it.
Yeah.
Both robots are still moving at the end.
Really?
So we're going for a judge's decision. But whilst they make a decision, let's look at some of the highlights of that bruising.
That's an understatement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Robot Wars fleas, hopping and leaping around the arena
I
floor they were
know.
early on.
Whee!
Who was the more aggressive here? Style and control. You sure?
Yeah.
But at the end, look at the damage sustained by Iron Ore. I think that.
I know. I mean, look at Matilda. She's upside down. Bless her.
I know. Poor thing.
The judges have chosen.
Also, that axe shaft looks like it's made of wood.
It did look like that, didn't it? I don't think it was, but
I mean, that hammer looked like an awesome weapon. You were bashing that thing with.
No, you weren't.
I mean,
Mark. And then,
kind
course,
of.
You mess with Killalot and you don't.
they were
you lose
self-righting. That was about all they were doing.
Yeah, it's a matter of hitting them in the right place. It's obviously a bit difficult, and we lost power.
Yeah, you need to be pretty good with an axe spot to make it work.
Couldn't get out of the way.
No.
Steam.
Yeah.
You'll be back next time. I won't.
They didn't have the iron ore. They didn't have like a wedge or anything. It was just kind of steep.
All right. Lads.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
two.
we'll probably
I
see
don't
him again,
remember
though.
Seen anything that hard on Walking with Dinosaurs? I mean, it's a serious piece of kit, isn't it?
Yes,
it
is.
How could that resist that amount of pressure?
It's bulletproof plastic.
It's bulletproof plastic. Yes. How much does it take to
Which
get
means
that? Is that expensive?
nothing.
Polycarbonate, basically.
100 quid for an 8-foot by 4-foot sheet.
So you've got more in store if it does get cracked.
Oh, we got some spare ones. We got some spare.
Damn.
Well, I mean, that sort of arm shoot, I mean, that looks really powerful as well, that sort of the flipper. So, you could go quite far. I quite fancy your robot now.
Oh god, it's gonna lose now.
Hope you progress.
Probably. Now that Craig said that, and they probably that's why they're.
Well done to them. More flower power. I told you the hippies are taking over. Two.
God damn it, Jonathan.
Or ironed out of the competition. Next up, Mortis with the axe of its working against
Crusader.
with the pneumatic lifting.
It should be alright. I mean, if Mortis's axe is working, they'll have a chance.
We're a bit worried, but
Wait and see, I guess.
We think we've got a chance. We're in with a chance.
The Crusaders looked really good in round one.
We've got 2 electrical engineers
Very true.
here.
Also, I saw Ming in the background. What are they still doing here?
A small child.
Yeah. They're probably licking their wounds.
That's what we need.
And tell me about your robot.
Mortis, please have a fight with us. No, go away.
And we need lifting right now.
You do need lifting, and it's an intelligent bot, I
It's an
hear.
intelligent robot. It's actually got more processing power than the first space shuttle.
So we're quite proud of that. So,
Bull.
We shall see when we're out there.
I call bull.
No, to be fair, the first space shuttle, remember, computers didn't have a lot of power back then. You might be right.
I guess, but come on, it can't be as weak as a microwave.
Okay, transmitter. We've got pair release wires. No, it's not working at the moment. The arms come down.
Oh, this thing again.
It's basically hands-free, so it's just clipped in. You can just drive it. That's probably better.
Does it help?
Yeah, I'd say it does actually. This is quite a heavy controller. Just take
Found me out in today, innit?
No, probably not actually.
Comfortable, Fred. You can lay down on his pillars. He won't mind.
Right word. I do like it.
Make yourself comfortable, mate.
The best part is at the end of it. The arms strapped like that.
It's a big old family outing for me, isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah. You seem to be having a lot of visitors, so I think it's probably a good thing we're making this the last one.
And it's just started blowing up today.
Ah, well.
That's all good.
Ah, well.
It's all good.
Still gonna apologise. I apologise. Oh, well.
That's alright.
It just stops it working completely. So we've brought it up. We've had 3 attempts to fix it. We're on the 3rd attempt, and it hasn't been tested. And we don't know if it works or not.
Well, Walters, why don't you throw more money at it?
No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it seems to not work for you, so why just not do it again? I don't know.
Roboteers.
Let's see if the axe works. They kind of need the axe to work because the lifter's not really going to help them against an invertible robot.
Arthur Chilcott there on the left, Rob Knight in the middle. Crusader
Let's shout to the guy in the background.
Starting as underdogs for this, then I guess.
Yeah.
Richard Jessup, Reg Claydon, Chris Williams.
3, 2, 1.
This should be good. I'm looking forward to it.
This has all the machinery, the armory. Costs £40,000. This.
Hey, it's a nice start for Crusader.
Very nice. Is the axe working? No.
They perform well here. See the little
Well.
LED flickering illumination.
Not yet,
down the
anyway.
side of Crusader. The cross of St George reflecting the old Crusades of the Middle Ages.
Axe is still not come down.
Infidel on this occasion.
Doesn't work. Oh!
Robot Wars own
Wait.
Hey, oh! Kind of.
It's working! The axe is working! Oh!
Oh, never mind.
It's certainly working there. Now they
I
can
was about to say it's doing nothing, but now it is.
It is doing. I don't think Crusader's top armor is particularly good.
Towards the house robots, dead metal awaits. Crusader
Never is nowadays, anyway.
getting away.
Nah.
Pin down there. There's Rob with his flying controls.
Flying.
Shunt comes in with the axe to take on Crusader. Crusader
Shunt, you should back off.
Yes.
Not punishing enough, perhaps.
Oh, they lost drive.
Something's come up. What's that?
Let's see if we can find out what it
It's
was.
on the floor. Oh, Crusader.
I don't think so. It seemed like
Just the panels like ripped off.
Ooh.
That's from the same spot.
Is the damage taken to the polycarbonate shell? This is Shunt.
Crusader all of a sudden
Rob Knight
struggling.
and, Mortis quite happy with this. Another axe
Ooh.
blow from Shunt. In comes Mortis. You can see there the lifting arm.
Crusader dead?
No, I'm sure Crusader is still moving. Yeah, they are. They shouldn't be picking on
they?
like
this. Not sure.
Drill, the cutting claw.
I'm sure those wheels.
Dead metal with its great cutting blade. Surface damage it seems like at the moment, but Crusader cannot get away from the house robots. The sparks fly.
Who knows?
And certainly
They didn't know that they
were
were spinning in circles earlier, so
these robot wars. Crusader punctured. Look there.
not too sure.
Carved out of the Crusader shell. What a shame.
I'd
Oh well.
For those 3,
Oh well.
it's Mortis going through.
Almost wins.
Yep. Makes a change.
Crusader 2 gets turned into a teabag. Mortis go through. Come on, lads.
Once again, the seeds get through.
So that's how they make Tetley's. They use Shunt
You
out.
know what your biggest
Yeah.
mistake was? Putting an England flag on it. You put an England flag on it, you know.
Fair point. It's a very fair point.
But it's a bit of an awesome robot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is
We'll
this the
win
last we
after
see
time.
of Crusader?
Well, that's why the house
It
robot
sadly is.
kind of mercy killing
That's a
for you in
shame.
the end.
We was just in a spin.
Yeah.
Completely.
But that axe is so powerful. You're going to have to
Doing a
come back
spin.
next year with a
It's the
thick
best,
spin,
mate.
lads.
Yep.
Have you enjoyed your time on Robot Wars?
Fantastic.
We'll see you next time. Crusader 2. Cheers, lads. Mortis. Come on!
Get inside, lads.
Yeah. Oh.
That's a really nice way to put it.
Hence such a low seeding at 23.
Uh-huh.
But
I mean, it is kind of deserved.
You've changed
definitely deserved.
the look of the robot. What's that?
They what? They beat Ming and what was it? Terra Australis?
Yeah, that's it. They lost to Behemoth and Gravedigger. Good robots, in fairness, but they still lost to them.
Yeah.
True.
And it actually toughens the material up quite a lot in impact as well as cut resistance.
So they hit you and you get stronger.
Yep.
It's not bad, is it?
Works like
Too bad you're tracked.
Well, look. I reckon this could be your year.
Oh, don't say things like that.
Oh.
I do.
Don't say it, Craig!
He already knows.
Arthur Till got nose. Yep.
They look strong, don't they, the Mortis team? And there they are, beating
I mean,
Crusader 2.
Kind of. I mean, it's still struggling.
Through with
Yeah.
Steg 2. There we have it.
It was a good showing, but it wasn't like wasn't quite as impressive as Steg 2 showing, I don't
Telling me
think.
that confidence may be misplaced.
Apparently there's a problem with Mortis. News from the pit.
When is there not a
No.
problem with
Rob,
Mortis?
what's happening?
The bot is missing, that's what it is.
Collected just at the moment.
I need a motorcycle!
In that fight, that was a bit of a heavy damage one. We got the axe stuck into Crusader and then we got rammed by one of the house robots. So the whole lot twisted and we split the end of the tube. That's been welded up now. And then we've got more problems with the axe mech. It worked, but it broke itself in the process. So we're modifying it, so hopefully that shouldn't happen again.
So what was that about, you know, you hit Mortis and it gets harder?
And then you'll be calm
Bull.
and wipe the sweat and grease off your face.
Oh, dearie me. Poor Mortis. Really can't catch a break.
Okay, it's time for another break from
Sumo!
Now,
Sumo Basho!
She gave birth to Luciano. She thought she had
Yo!
tough, but even she didn't have to do as much pushing as the robots in our Sumo Basho. So let the trials begin!
Yes! Who we got this week then?
Scorpion and Destructible again.
No, it's Smitty! It's you!
Hey! I'm in this episode. Woo!
Yay! Along with Caterpillar.
My first appearance.
It is your first appearance. I mean, if we don't count that, which you don't count.
We don't count. We never count Series 3.
It's Smitty!
We'll try and gain traction.
Let's see how we do.
Shunt, a bulldozer with a rear-mounted scoop.
Now, if I recall, Smitty don't do too bad here, but we'll wait and see.
Like Reed, Robin Bennett, Andy Pugh, Smitty.
As long as it keeps the jaws closed, then fine. Although it looks a bit singed at the top.
Time along with the boys from Smitty. That's a great technique going to the side.
Ooh, that was close.
Ooh. This is a very,
Nice,
very good
nice,
sumo
nice.
run here by Smitty.
Very nice. Oh no!
But that's a very creditable run.
I think that's second place.
I did better than the Destructor Bubble.
Thank God for that. I don't think you would have been able to live with yourself if you hadn't done that. Haven't beat Onslaught though.
That's a good run.
Yeah.
Here come our next
Oh,
three
God.
competitors. Keith Williams, sister Julie Ann, boyfriend
I mean,
George Reed,
it's nice to see the Caterpillar team back, but why?
Significantly,
Yeah.
the Sumo Basho
Okay, but why
has
though?
Rubber tracks with aluminium pads.
Okay, a familiar team, I guess.
Kilos to go up against Shunt,
Yeah.
who moves 4.5 meters per second.
Technically the second version. I think it is a better version of their previous robot. Not that it's saying much. First Caterpillar was pretty rubbish.
I mean, this is like chaos if it was tracked.
Steady, push backwards, dodging on this side.
Oh.
Come on, Sean! Sean! They almost lasted longer than you because of that. They were really kind. Sean was really kind there.
In the cabin.
Just a bit.
Once you're in that position, whoops, over you go.
I mean, honestly,
Perilously tottering.
yeah, so much for traction.
Toppling.
Look at that. They nearly beat you just because Shunt was so kind.
Jesus, what was it? 8 seconds?
8 milliseconds.
Make this Accelerator, Maverick, Razor, Pussycat. Oh, I didn't see the rest.
Really hotting up now, and there'll be more next time.
We'll see you soon
But
enough.
Right now, it's back to the wars.
They were seeded to make the Heat D final.
Okay,
They've made
the
it.
seeds are here.
Mortis
That's
seed
good.
23, Steg
Well,
2,
yeah,
seed
probably the best
7.
robots in the
They
heat.
start as my favourites here.
Crusader.
Mortis, too unpredictable.
Yeah, Crusader definitely has a claim to that. But
Mortis first disposed of Mazakari.
And of course,
on the
Mazakari.
judge's decision, going
Oh,
through
yes.
with iron ore.
Shouldn't have went through, but oh well.
Sustained by Mazakari
Yeah,
in
what are you
the end,
gonna
the
do?
judges thought. Then
Right, that's what I'm
Crusader
gonna do.
2.
Oh, poor Crusader.
Slammed by the great
Yeah.
Max, but is that working properly? The house robots came in to finish off the Crusade.
If I only had 20 more kilos, they would have had more top armor.
We're disposing of Kronos into the pit.
For Kronos. And Iron Ore was done for.
Flipping fantastic.
Yep, no chance at all. The bot from Somerset.
Hop, skip and a jump. They thought it was all over. It was then. Get that camera.
Understatement there.
Nothing secret here at Robot Wars at this time of day, I tell you. We've seen
Got a pair of underwear at least.
Yep.
And
A Vinny Blood.
Yep.
There's Vinny Blood.
Happy we'll be there.
And we've stayed
Oh, yeah.
as a competitor.
Don't know. I've never seen the robot working yet, so.
Also, Julie's arse is out, so they're not showing it.
Oh dear, well that doesn't stand you in very good stead tactically, does it?
I'm surprised, but
No wonder Vincent Blood's out there.
yeah.
That's one way of doing it.
Dirty bastard.
I'm happy
Dirty
to tell
bastard.
you guys that Mortis might not even make it into the arena. They're still banging around trying to fix their axe. Now, are you keen to fight
They're
them?
trying to fine.
Not really.
Really? They've got a high ground clearance, they're fine.
Yeah. I mean, Mort's going for himself right, but it's not exactly quick.
The bulletproof casing is not looking particularly robot-proof.
Yeah, we didn't say it was robot-proof.
Yeah, it's bulletproof, it ain't robot-proof. Got a better
not
point,
wrong.
though.
Stand by.
We'll wait and see how healthy Mortis is.
To survive the heat final.
We'll find out. Will the axe even swing?
Any weapons though? Stake 2.
Have they got any weapons, Jonathan? They have the lifter. The lifter's fine.
Dear oh dear.
Is the axe even there? I don't think the axe is even there.
They've done a series 1 and just made it around. No, the axe is there. You can see the
No,
tip of it.
oh no, yeah, I can see it.
Is there something wrong with the control?
Stag isn't really being that aggressive either.
No, I think both of them look a bit tired, to be honest.
Strange one, isn't it? Rather tentative.
Oh,
pushing.
That's a mistake. Good move by Mortis there. Not quite able to take advantage though. The lifter's just a little bit too thin, and it seems to be stuck.
Mortis lifting arm is raised on high.
He's just waving to it. He's just waving to the audience. Hiya.
Hi
We haven't
guys.
seen the axe either. Mortis has no weapons, it seems. Stake
And now the
2
axe is down.
has very little
Well,
maneuverability.
they're doomed. Because
Yeah.
they've got such good big ground clearance.
Oh no, the axe is working.
They were simply holding it back, Mortis, were they?
Oh, they've locked it into.
Suck Stake 2 into a false sense of security. Can they retrieve the axe? And
Oh!
Damn.
I think that might be it.
Do you know what? No, the flipper went down, didn't it? So they might be alright.
Need to see. I think that axe might cause some problems.
Oh no, Mortis, the axe is probably broken again after landing like that.
Probably. Yeah, look, that arm's just fucked. I think Mortis will be it.
Mortis once again. A bit not more than they can chew here. In the pit, say the audience.
No, it's Mortis. Next year, to spend 50 grand.
Yeah.
And put some wheels on it.
Yeah, tracks just don't work, sadly.
I mean, they can, it's just you need to armour them and not have high ground clearance, which Mortis does.
Yes.
With that being said, bye-bye, Mortis.
Bye.
The Mortis Stake 2 have won the
Stake 2 are through. 3 of the grand finalists are through.
What a turner for the books.
Yeah.
Mortis go out. Stake 2
You're absolutely
go
right.
through.
3 grand finals through to the semi-finals, and well, we haven't seen the 4th yet, and I don't think we'll see him for a while.
Is it
We're not.
you guys? It always seems to go out. Why?
Mortis, the Razor.
We didn't have the things were in the wrong place, so we just couldn't get back over.
So the self-righting arm was out of position.
It's already up.
Yeah. But you seem to be immobilised before you got.
What do you
pushed
get
into
for
the
showing
pit,
it
wasn't
off?
Or was the motor still running?
No, when we're upside down, there's nothing.
Well, the guy on the left looks tired as fuck.
Yeah.
You're going to build a new robot? Yeah. Well, we can't wait to see that because that's probably one of the most expensive
Ooh.
systems, isn't it, to build?
We never did see another Mortis, did we?
It's not. You're going to be a cheaper robot.
Or not even,
Less technology and more grit.
or not even another bot.
More technology. Well, you were saying to me over lunch that like technology doesn't always pay off because things can keep breaking down.
Well, they came back with Obsidian Overlord in BattleBots.
Did they?
Never mind. Like
Yes, they
See you
did.
again next year.
They faced Team Razor with their bot called Warhead. And the thing about Obsidian Overlord is,
I didn't think.
How did I describe it?
Gonna do much damage to you because you've been hitting.
You know, like a robot punching. You know, have you seen Real Steel?
And
no.
What did you think?
The film. Pretty much, it's like robot boxing.
Okay.
And the way they do it is like they mimic the the trainer or the owner.
Yeah. I mean, did you expect to get this far, though?
So if you punch with your left arm, the bot will punch with its left arm.
For my first
okay.
fight, I didn't think we were gonna get.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was cool to see. It was shit though.
Fair enough.
It's crept back and
oh dear.
The belt and brace.
Never mind. Never mind.
Never mind indeed.
Series semi-finals. A round of applause for Steg 2.
Woo!
Well, we had hundreds of robots banging on the door.
Also, Mortis went to Battle Bots. I forgot to mention.
Get on Robot Wars.
That doesn't surprise me. I would have thought it would have done that.
Well, they got fucked up by Nightmare.
Sounds about right.
That's sadly true. Oh, there was going to be a Series 5 for Mortis.
Going to be a what? They're going to be a what?
There was going to be another Mortis bot.
Was there? Did it just not happen?
Maelstrom. It's kind of the same shape. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well.
Guess it just never happened in the end.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Oh well.
That's a
Just
shame.
a bit.
Well, that was Heat D. Not bad. Not bad Heat by any means. Yeah. Only really one robot that didn't really work, and that was Iron Ore. The others were okay. Kronos, maybe not brilliant, but it worked. I still don't think it died, personally. But
Yeah, I can see that.
Mazakari probably should have got through instead of Iron Ore, but shame it didn't.
Oh well.
Crusader was very good. Very good robot Crusader.
Very underrated as well, but it could just be me.
Yeah. What did you mention? Then we got obviously Mortis and Steg 2. They were clearly probably the two best robots. I know Crusader had a claim for it, but Mortis beat him fair and square. There's no getting around it.
I mean, Mortis was struggling and they couldn't repair it. It's just, just how it rolls. Obviously,
I mean, we saw Steg 2 didn't exactly look healthy either. I think they were both struggling.
I think it's just a new bot. That's why. Mortis is probably a new bot, but it's the same kind of principle as the last 4.
Yeah, and the problem with Mortis is it was its weapons. Steg 2's weapons still work perfectly fine, and that's kind of what swung it to them with their weapon working.
Also, Mortis is kind of outdated.
Yeah, by this point it's kind of just not quite working. They need to either focus on the axe or focus on making a good flipper bot. One or the other. But yeah. Which is a shame because obviously, Mortis is cool, but just you're outdated as you say. Just the Heat finals probably as far as it's going to go. But hey ho.
Oh well. At least we have a new second for Sumo.
Yes, we do. Yes, that being Mr. S.M.I.D.S.Y itself. Yes, good.
First appearance.
Yep. Also saw Stinger for the first time, although he didn't really do much in pinball. But we'll hopefully see him later on, see what he can do.
And Katakella.
Moving on.
Exactly.
So I guess we can wrap things up there then. I guess because we'll do. We've done A to D. I guess we can do E, F, G, and H next time, whenever the next time is.
Probably another month.
Probably something like that. We'll wait and see. We'll see when we're both free, basically. But that's going to be it for this then. We will wrap it up there. I'm going to jump out of the party, Smitty. So,
Hi.
So I'll let you go do whatever you were doing earlier.
I've got something to do now, but oh well.
What's that?
I wasn't doing anything. I was just saying I've got something to do now. It's just I had nothing to do earlier.
All right.
We moved.
All right then. Well, I will catch you later, Smitty.
Aye.
I'll see you later, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, definitely, for F1 in XFR. Vietnam. That'll be interesting. But for now, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.